Inazuma 11, Victory Road. Hope we've all been having a good week. Hope everyone's been doing good, healthy, looking forward to another stream. We're dipping into my favorite Go season, Go Galaxy tonight. Finally finished the Chronicle mode last stream. It was a wild ride, it was a wild ride. Zarnak exploded, he went shirtless. There was a lot. It was a lot to take in. But regardless, that has made it so that we finished everything in the OG Chronicle mode. Which means that we now have 2 keys. With that we unlocked the match against Zarnak's Outsiders, as I believe it was called. We get a free Bond Star, which is absolutely massive. And yeah, that also means that we can now move on to what is technically the DLC for this game. So we're gonna be able to do Galaxy, gonna be able to do Ares. I hope I'm gonna be able to load into my own stream. As of right now, that is not possible, but you know, surely it's gonna work out. As soon as this IKEA ad that takes like 3.5 minutes is finally finished. There we go. Okay, so... hold on. My own stream is deciding not to function on my phone. So, you know, a little bit of troubleshooting, but I'm sure I'm going to be able to respond to the people who are here eventually. There we go. Holy shit, we're finally in. Goeie avond, Lucas. Hello, welcome. Good to have you, as per usual. And welcome, Vinny. Welcome to you too. Good to have both of you here. Yeah, I mean, hold on. There's gotta be something that I can do beforehand. I mean, I gotta be able to do a little bit of Gamba. We had the Inazuma Nights, of course, last Friday evening, so I have a few more Bond Stars accumulated, 43 to be exact, one of which we just got from the Advent calendar. Now, here's the thing. I have not been able to update the 5 little guys next to me yet, because I still do not have Mr. Cardson, Corvus Cardson. He has been eluding me for quite a while, so I hope I'm able to get him tonight. Taskat, Kusaka, all matches, perfect, absolutely. Absolutely, you get it. I love that guy. I love Kusaka, I love Morimura. I love basically everyone in Galaxy 11, or Earth 11, at the start, of course. But let's see here. We gotta look for card 2. There he is. Which is it again? Draconis. Right, okay, we're gonna be spending 40 more Bond Stars on Draconis, I suppose. We made a start to it last time, so that's good. But yeah, exactly, like Taskat has pointed out, we're going to be playing with, once again, a new lineup of players. What I believe to be the best lineup of players in the entire Go trilogy, in fact. Not only because it has my goat Kusaka, of course, but also because I think that the Go Galaxy 11 is probably the most qualitatively high squad that they have in Go. And they only recycle 3, well, technically 4 players, but 3 that I acknowledge to do it. Of course, Tenma Shindo Tsurugi. Yami, hello, good evening, welcome. We are starting with a little bit of Gamba, yeah, I still have 1 more character to get from my wish list, which is looking to be really, really damn tough. Because I was going to say, I was planning to update the 5 little guys next to me, but then I realized, 1, I don't have Cardson, and 2, there's really no one else I can think of that I still desperately want. I mean, I've been having a look through all the scout characters, of course, because you can only get the scout characters through this summoning ritual, of course. But as far as, you know, scout characters are concerned, there's not really a whole lot that I'm direly interested in. So I don't know if I could even fill 5 spots with that. I got a bald guy before I got fucking card 2, so that's great. See, I feel like I've been pulling... This is probably the constellation I've pulled on the most without getting literally any copies of Cardson. Yeah, the OGs and Shitsuke, exactly. Tasca, you and me, we're on the same line, man. We are absolutely on the same line. Also, Massive did want this guy, as it happens. I want him to be on my delinquent team. Need to have some white deer representation, and I like this guy the most, I think, probably design-wise, so that works out. Okay, so the pity pool, which as we know is as big of a fraud as Shinsuke in Go Galaxy. Literally in any season he appears, to be completely honest. Holy shit, I got a hero from a pity pool. Oh fuck, it finally happened. The curse has been broken. It's Hakuryu! And Cardson! Even more huge! Let's go. There we go. Finally got a single copy of Cardson. It only took probably like, I want to say 200 pulls, if not more. Absolutely insane. That does mean I will have to quickly adjust something, and finally, there it is. The final green check for Mr. Corvus Cardson as soon as my mouse decides to cooperate. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, hey, that's that. That is all 5 characters that I still wanted. Well, Tobitaka has kind of been a fixture in this list. Okay, but 13 Bond Stars. I mean, aside from that, I don't think I've really been pulling on anything specifically. I think I was pulling on Farm Tours for a while just to get Matatagi and probably someone else. I have Minori by this point, and I have probably everyone else from this constellation that I want. But I also kind of want Matatagi, and there's another Tobitaka on this. So, yeah, no, I really just shit-talked the pity pool, and then I just got completely blown out of the water. Maybe I should shit-talk it more often. Seems to work. But, hey, I'm not gonna complain. I finally got Cardson, holy shit. It's probably the scout character that I wanted the most. And then here, yeah, I guess here we're gonna be exclusively looking out for heroes, because I want that Matatagi. Yeah, and I guess I'm gonna have to look for 4 new guys to put next to me on the overview here, but to be completely honest, I don't know if I have any other scout characters that I want to pick up. Aside from maybe some Victory Road exclusives, but I'm not gonna put those on because, you know, can't really get them through pulling, I don't think. Got Minori organically now, and Reiruk, so this would have been a really goated pull back in the day when I didn't have them yet. But there we go. All out of Bond Stars. Well, we have 3 left, but I can't do anything with 3 Bond Stars, unfortunately. But okay, that means we are officially off to the Chronicle mode. And we are officially off to the DLC. Now, I'm on Genesis, don't worry about that, I was just doing hero battles. I've literally done all the hero battles up to the Dark Empress, by the way. Have not got a single hero from drops. So by this point, I think it's probably a conspiracy, but I can't really prove it. So that's tough. Anyway, this season starts off with Royal Academy, Teikoku. Now, they call it the new Inazuma National, with 2 exclamation points, which I think is very optimistic. I think the episode that they appeared in for the first time was literally just called The Worst Inazuma 11, or The Worst Inazuma Japan. But you will see all about that. Football Frontier International V2. Now, this would have been an international arc if we didn't literally go into space later on in this season. But yeah, there's our goats. There's Ibuki. Man, I love that guy too. And there's a completely new character. This is going to be our coach, Ryusei Kuroiwa, sorry. Now, it's interesting that they only showed off half of the selects here. Kusaka! Yes! Now, I can't help but notice they haven't shown off Morimura yet. Which is a little tough, you hate to see that. Now, in all likelihood, this is going to be a very short match. Unless they are sadists, in which case they will probably make us play the entire match. Ah, Kido with the cape as well. And that's my man, Preston Princeton. Kusaka, Ibuki next to each other. Oh, holy peak. Oh, I'm so ready. Alright. We got a new intro sound. As per usual, of course, for these new seasons too. So yeah, here it is. Probably my favorite lineup in, I want to say all of Inazuma, to be completely honest. I mean, I could say a lot about it right now, but let's first just see how they actually do this. How are they going to implement these guys into Victory Road? First match is going to be a whole lot of nothing, unfortunately. But yeah. You wish the story matches were optional, only having route unlock battle be required? Well, that's not fun, Lucas. That's no fun. Come on, you gotta experience the story, too. That Shindo's gonna try, I guess, Kami no Takuto. Fire Illusion, even. Okay, I have to complete a focus battle as Matatagi. I already saw that. So that's a solid start. But no one's... Kusaka's so happy, man. He's just chill. Like, he doesn't care. Alright, so, Matatagi. Now, I'm gonna lose this. Now I'm definitely going to lose this. Is it ever explained where Maestro and Arch Pegasus went? Yeah, it is actually explained, yeah. Exactly, Evil Panda. They were not allowed to be used. Kashins and Miximax were not allowed to be used because they wanted to give everyone a fair chance in this new FFI tournament. And yeah, the souls do happen, but the souls only really happen once we start going into space. So I guess it's not a, you know, it's not breaking the rules. Oh, Konoha! Holy shit! Does it do it automatically? It doesn't. Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna let him pass through on the left then. Well, that's not very helpful. Okay, just any focus battle, I guess. But I lose everything, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, this may be a little tough. Where is this going? Okay, need Minaho here, actually. Oh, need Manabe. Oh, this is... Yeah, this is certainly going in, by the way. This is almost certainly going in. Unless I get some crazy plot armor. Oh, I do. Huge. Well, actually, you know, that is canon. Ibuki does stop a shot in this first match, I believe, in the anime too. But let's see, just any... No, I have to lose as Konoha. What the hell, man? They're really making me do this shit. There it is. There's the gimmick for this season. None of these guys have ever played football. In fact, they all come from different clubs. Some of them are not even in sports clubs. Also, that's offside, you dork. But yeah, none of these guys have ever touched a football in their lives. And yet they are here, playing for the national selection of Japan. Complete a focus battle as Manabe. Oh, well, that's not good. And we play this back then. All the way to Tatsukado. There we go. So he's gonna lose the ball too, because he's gonna be too busy doing math or some shit. Yeah. Yeah, this exactly. The fucking... He always does this, man, I swear. Okay, what now? Ibuki's gonna catch this. I spoke too early, unfortunately. Yeah, do they not lose this like 10-0? I recently rewatched Galaxy. I'm actually in the middle of rewatching it. But yeah, it does not end well for these guys, unfortunately. F for Broccoli Girl in the chat. Do not call her Broccoli Girl. I will ban you, Vinny. What the hell? I will not have you slander my girl like that. Okay, it's only 3-0. It's gonna get worse. Don't worry, it's gonna get worse. Oh shit, Season 1 music? Hold up. Need to play for victory. Well, I have a feeling that I can play for victory. I'm not gonna achieve it. Not even close. They're all fired up. Literally all of them. Manabe? He's gonna pass it. Watch this. I know him. Never mind. Kote Penkin 7. So this is all charted territory, of course. We know all these moves. Good block from Manabe, to be fair, but... He doesn't stop this. No, he doesn't. He does canonically stop one shot. Oh. Yami, are you deleting Vinny's messages where he's saying Broccoli Girl? That's awesome, actually. So true. So true. That's my chat moderating. Hell yeah. But that is in fact 10-0. Yeah. Also, yeah, Shindo is going to be a little bit of a bitch in this season, not gonna lie. But hey, classic Tanma, of course. We're behind 10-0, but there is still a chance. We've still got like at least 10 minutes to score 10 goals, so... Yeah, we got 27. That's probably gonna work out. So, score using... That's true. We do actually score 1 goal. That's right. And who else but Tsurugi, of course. The hard carry. And he's gonna get killed by Crisscross. Tough. You hate... No, never mind. Like I said, the carry of this team. That's him. Hey, you know what? Let's just rip it. Fire Tornado! Double drive! Princeton's gonna do Power Spike. It's gonna go through, probably. He's not gonna do Power Spike. You hate to see that, actually. Morimura is awesome, Yami. You're so right. You're so right. Okay. Inazuma National snatches a consolation goal. Unfortunately, that is the end of the match. Alas, 10-1 for the new Inazuma Japan. Now, this is probably the worst luck that they could ever have against Teikoku as well. Like, not even an A-grade team, to be completely honest. No, but Lucas, no, see, you don't understand. These guys are good. These guys are great, they just don't know it yet. See, and Morimura is, like, fucking awesome because she just shows up immediately. I have her already, of course, but, I don't know if you knew Fates, but counter drives in the game, so you can give it to the goalkeeper guy. To Princeton. Yeah, I knew counter drive was in the game, actually. I think they added that recently, right? Like, with a recent update? I saw that. I was tempted. But yeah, not a good look for Inazuma Japan. And Shindo takes this very personally for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Shinsuke, you would never be part of Inazuma Japan, man. They just don't understand. They don't trust the plan. Lucas, you gotta trust the plan, man. You gotta trust the plan. You gotta trust Kuroiwa's plan. He is the manager. He knows what he's doing. Kuroiwa is Kageyama? Who could have seen this coming? Who could have ever seen this coming? But yeah, tough. Tough. We lost the first match, 10-1. Yikes. Anyway, level 76. You know what? I think this is a great opportunity not to use the main team, not to use the secondary team. I'm gonna use my freshly built delinquent team. Let's go. See, now we're gonna get some original content going. And these guys are actually a good level. They're level 89. So what are we going up against? What was it? 76? Yeah. So I feel like that's fairly equal, to be completely honest. But yeah, this is my first draft for a delinquent team. Now it's gonna be updated a little bit. I found a few scout characters that are actually canon delinquents and that also have cool designs. So I'm gonna be adapting it a little bit in the future, but this is the first draft. And honestly, I think it's a banger. Now also, in my free time, I beefed up my girl Hoshi a little bit. I gave her a Kashin, and this Kashin is the perfect fit for her. I'm telling you, there is not a better fit when it comes to Kashins than Judge. If I can, I'll show it off, but it's an absolute banger. I tested it out already. Love it so much. And aside from that, I mean, no real new faces except for, I guess, Garo and Haizaki, who's on the bench, got his legendary recently. But yeah, let's see how this team performs. I think it should do fairly well. Offense is good. The only problem in my offense is that they're all mountain type. But that's fine, because the goalkeeper is wood, so we're not at an explicit disadvantage here. Nepo baby Shinsuke getting everything because he's friends with Tanma. Yami, you're so real for that, honestly. That is realistically the only reason why he ever got anything. Tobitaka? Dude, what a good start. Now, there's one strategy that I like to do with this team, and that is, well, for starters, not losing to Okahazama Ravine, which Xanark does beautifully. Like, you love to see it. Now, what I like to do is I like to do a little cavalry advance, which I've realized is way too busted of a tactic in this game, actually. And then what we do is, I guess we play it Saryu Evan. Also, we got Shindo's theme playing in the background. So 2000 keeper power here. That's not too bad. We're not going to break through that straight up, but we're going to get there fairly soon. Never mind, we're breaking through that straight up. Power Spiker! V3 too. Damn. Too bad it doesn't match. Same for the Hoshi favoritism. Lucas, nah, come on, man. Hoshi favoritism is... No. That is not even nearly the same thing as the Shinsuke favoritism by the righties. See, Hoshi is genuinely goated. Shinsuke, on the other hand, that's like debatable at best. Kusaka, okay, huge. Okay, what do I do here? I think I just do nothing. He has copycat too, which is funny because that's a move from this season, actually. It's Minaho's signature move. But I like that this guy has it. I like this guy. Hoshi's a cool character, Shinsuke is not. Exactly, Vinny. Thank you so much. Hold on. Am I missing some things? See, Lucas, I'm sorry if I'm missing some things. I am multitasking. Which, you know, historically, men have not been very good at. I'm also getting crisscrossed all over the place, so my sincerest apologies if I misinterpreted something you said. But I'm trying my best here. Promise. I'll say, yeah, okay. Thank you, Gatto. That's awesome. Let me see, then. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I understand now. Double Tobitaka defense, hella based, just like the Hoshi favoritism. Now I get it. Lucas, you know what? Actually, I take back everything I said. We are entirely on the same page. We are entirely on the same page. I understand you now. Okay, everyone's got a defense move on this team, apparently. Good thing Sakurazaki doesn't care. I do really need some tension, to be completely honest, but it's not looking like it's going to happen anytime soon. Little sneak attack. 1200 chip damage. Now, I don't know if I have enough tension to already do that move with Hoshi, to be completely honest. I really do want to try it, but like... Yeah, I've adapted her sat a lot, actually. I took off a lot. I think I took off... Well, I only took off Killer Slide. I used the first ever new possibilities that I got on Hoshi to take away Killer Slide and give her... let's see, both the Cashin and Heavy Metal, I think. Well, now I certainly have enough tension to do that Cashin, but I don't think I want to just yet. I think I want to first secure the 3-0 at least. Okay, but here we go. There should be 2-0. I think honestly the advantage win should be possible here, given that Princeton only has 2000 KP, but I also want to make sure to show off some new toys that we got here, especially Hoshi with the Cashin. I mean, I don't know if anyone's done it yet, but I will be the Hoshi pioneer if I have to. I just need a bit more tension, that's all. Okay, got that. Now, it's only one more combination shot that I really need. Or, alternatively, I could do one of these. I unfortunately still have this set to Armorify. I need to change that. But that does mean we can do Shellbit Burst again. And probably if I direct shoot that with Xanark, that should have enough power, because Armorify, Keshin Armored gives shit ton of power. Xanark was not quite enough, but that's fine. One more regular shot should do it. Miyabi no, that's what he's called. There we go. Hoshi, Foul Freed increased by 15%. When did that happen? Foul rate increased by 15%? Why? I'm pretty sure she's rough play. Shouldn't it decrease it by 15%? I don't know, man. But that's 3-0. I don't know if this counts as a spoiler per se, but using a Fire Striker will pay off. Ah, that's... Let me think about that. I think that's probably true. I don't know. I think that probably pays off when we go to the Galaxy arc for sure. I don't know about the FFI stage quite yet. Because I'm trying to think of all the goalkeepers that they have. The Korean goalkeeper maybe would, actually. And you know what? I actually kind of like the little subscripts. I don't know what it's for, but I appreciate it. Okay. Let me stop this goofy guy and... Never mind. Oh, she's getting crisscrossed. Is Britannia Cross really that strong of a move? I also like how everyone disintegrates when that move happens now. In the DS games that didn't used to be the case, nor in Strikers. Foul rate increased by 5%. Oh, really? Well, too bad I have Claymore, which is gonna decrease it by 50% when I dash. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can do a nasty chain here. Hold on. If I play it to Kusaka first, I could probably advantage win this, to be completely honest. Every time you do a rough play and don't get a foul, the foul rate increases? Why? Brother, I'm building for fucking rough play team. Absolutely devastated. Absolutely fucking devastated. They don't want me to have anything in this game. Okay, here we go. This should be the one that gets us the advantage win. Triple chain. So I'm not going to be able to show off what Hoshi has, but we're going to see it later, I'm fairly certain. It's probably for the best to actually get to the meat of this storyline, because there's some really cool stuff that they're going to do in Galaxy. But there it is. There's the advantage win. Honestly, could have seen myself losing that to a save. It's happened before. Because playing hero battles earlier, and I was on my way to score the 3-0. Had like 3,000 power. And then random ass guy. He just blocks it with a random save. It's awesome. Rough play was becoming an annoying meta, so they nerfed it? Man. Just my luck that the one playstyle that I pick to base my entire team around is getting nerfed. Okay, that's awesome. I guess that means I have good taste in playstyle, but like, tough. Okay, Heizaki's gonna get up to, I think a level 60, round and about. Yeah, level 66, so... He's gonna have everything. He's gonna have overhead penguin. He's gonna have perfect penguin. So that's nice. He's gonna be up and running in a little bit. We could probably use him in one of the future matches. Aizaki, Tobitaka, Kusaka. Dude, we're getting some good characters here. Got Yale. Okay, awesome. And Fudo once again. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, not too shabby. Yeah, the save mechanic is rough because like it's based on how much tension you have or like had at the start of your chain. I don't know, but it's like, why is that even necessary? Should you not be rewarded for being able to pull off such a big chain? I guess it's to counter like maybe the tension playstyle, but well, I don't know. Anyway, we're up against Galaxy Fire Dragon, which it has something. It has something, all right. Not in the Japanese version, but I'm sure if you've been in this community for long enough that you know what this team has. Oh, the Portuguese dub. Oh, there he is. Jun Young Lee, the Korean Zephyr. Matatagi's brothers! Let's go, Yuta and Shun. This is gonna be the Matatagi match. Yeah, again, this is like another classic case of, hey, they don't show off anything that happens off the pitch, so they just kind of drop the bombshell that he supposedly stole someone's wallet. Didn't do it, by the way. Oh, never mind, he does explain it. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is bullshit, by the way. It's probably the worst call-out in the history of call-outs. Mans is not a detective. One of the best dubs, the Portuguese dub. I mean, when it comes to meme potential, absolutely. I will agree with you on that one, but... Fucking... rapid fire. Yeah, no. Hell nah. Zesty as rapid fire, bro. We were all given conditions. None of us really want to play football. I'm sure your goofy ass doesn't want to play football. But there's some of them that do want to play. And Manab is not going to ruin that for anyone. A small change. Just a little one. And it's going to start with one of my favorite characters in this team as well. Actually, let me see. He's probably top 5. I want to say he's probably 4th. I want to say he's 4th. Yeah, from the new characters. I think so. But okay, here we go. First proper match, and this one we are actually winning. The Football Frontier International has officially started, so now we gotta start winning matches. It's not gonna go very handily, but we're gonna get there. Second generation of Fire Dragon, with the previous Fire Dragon captain now being the coach for this team. Need to start an offensive focus battle as Matatagi. Okay, hold on. Do I lose to Solyon? I do in fact lose to Solyon. Okay, I should have just kept the ball, not gonna lie. That'll do it? Okay, let's see. Matatagi. I love this scene in the anime, man. I'm sure they're not gonna implement it as well. And... well, actually... the little sprint. Ah, yeah. He is in fact an amateur, all of them are. Yeah, and also interesting thing about this season, they actually do mix the genders in these teams now. Also, this arc is starting. This is certainly an arc that they do in this season. Yo, Nobunaga, good evening. In my opinion, I just dislike the fact we need to work with passives. Makes the game very complicated for no reason and it causes stupid matters. Yeah. Like, when you put passives in this game, it does start to feel like much more of a complex game than Inazuma 11 ever really was. Thank you, Kusaka, my goat, by the way. And I kind of like mixing and matching the different passives, but it definitely takes a lot of brain power to actually find a good set. And, you know, at the very least, they've now made it so that you can inherit the passives, which I think was certainly a change for the better. That makes you much less dependable on RNG. Tsurugi, thank you. I need to pass to Tenma. Let's see. Enter the offensive zone as Tenma. Okay, let me try a Z-Slash, which is a new move that Tenma gets in this season. New dribble move. Simple but effective. Okay. And he's gonna pop off a Mach Wind, I think. At least he should have, if he was competent. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that they don't explain again as well. I'll get into that in a little bit. Because essentially what they're doing here is Shindo has decided, together with Tsurugi and Tenma, okay, the rest of these guys, they've never played football, we can't rely on them. So we gotta play with just the 3 of us. We gotta win these matches, just the 3 of us. Shindo's gonna be defender, Tenma's gonna be midfielder, and then Tsurugi's gonna hit all the shots, I guess. But now Matatagi wants to help. Matatagi's the first one to join our boat, actually. And Matatagi is such an interesting character, to be completely honest. Not very complex. His arc is... it's decently corny in a sense, but I did enjoy it a lot. But yeah, Matatagi is the first one to jump ship. Oh yes! I love this theme! This is such a banger, I swear to God. Okay, Matatagi did the funny run, did a funny dribble. It's a win against Byun Min. I lose against Byun Min. That's... I feel like I should have... please let me win. Okay, oh well, Moribura. Okay, let me try that again. It's gonna force me to do this again. I don't have a dribble move, I just need to win organically. I know why I lost the first time, but sure, thanks. Okay, and there we go. Matatagi is contributing. And now, Goto Indo! Issue now is that Justice and Tension do not get nerfed enough, so after this update they are the untouched kings again. Yeah, I just got the devastating news that rough play has been nerfed as well, which is like the one playstyle that I probably wanted to use in this game, not gonna lie. Also, I can't instinctively hit R there on Kusaka, because I always do that to trigger his long shot, which is gonna get eventually, but it's gonna take a while, I think 2 or 3 matches from now. But anyway, that is the 1-0. So that's solid. It's a solid start. Now I do believe that Mr. Jung Hyung, or whatever he's called, he should be doing a shot at some point, probably second half. His signature shot, in fact. Now let me catch up on some messages here. Let's see. Hate the idea of even thinking about passives. Yeah, I mean, there's so much, like I said, there's so much brain power that goes into that. Also, Lucas, I saw your message earlier about how zesty we're talking. We're talking super zesty. Lucas, honestly, I recommend that on YouTube you look up Rapid Fire English dub. It's not the English dub, but it'll get you there. English or just Rapid Fire Inazuma 11. It'll get you there, I think. And just judge for yourself. It's definitely a lot zestier than Dutch Desarm. I mean, Dutch Desarm was just suggestive. He wasn't even really... You know, he wasn't even really zesty, to be completely honest. Now there's that slash. Successfully passed the ball to Manabe. Oh, well, I missed that part. I really should start reading the objectives, not gonna lie. Okay, there we go. That's one. Oh, dude, he's running. He's ready. Unfortunately, Manabe is a little bit of a bitch at the start of the season, so he's gonna biff the ball, and you know that's tough. Sakura pitches in to save it, but everyone's kind of caught up in the fact that Manabe claims Matatagi has stolen his wallet. Oh, you're looking it up, Lucas? That's good. Konoha is shocked. This looks so goofy, man. I swear to God. Brother's just running in place. It really can't match up to the anime in any single way, but... Holy shit, the lovers next to each other. There it is. And another banger in the background, by the way. Holy fuck. When this one sets in, it goes so incredibly hard. There it is. Oh yeah. Here it comes. Pass the ball to Manabe. It's probably going to kick in as soon as I pass with Manabe. Go Manabe! Go! Oh, there it is! This theme, man. And it's gone. Tough. Okay, Matatagi, let's go. Winning focus battle against Jun Young. I'm not gonna win this shit. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not winning against that. That's wood. It's wood against wind. I'll get it back, but like... I was not supposed to... Maybe it'll trigger the cutscene again? No? Okay, it does. That's good. I need to win. I need to win against this guy. Okay, that's fine. That'll do it. It's a bit more difficult than your trademark breakthrough, I suppose. Kusaka, my god. Oh, he's open and he's so in the clear. Okay, well we're up 1-0. Are you telling me, by the way, that Jun Hyung is not gonna do rapid fire? Like that's the one thing that this match is known for, I think. Literally the one thing. That would be kinda criminal, if I'm gonna be so for real. Yeah, basically our only really capable forwards right now are Tsurugi, of course, but ironically also Tanma, who has 2 shots. 1 shot, sorry. Godwind. He participates in Fire Tornado Double Drive. You need to bleach your ears, Lucas? Yeah, exactly, bro. That scene from the Portuguese dub is absolutely diabolical. I don't know what they paid that guy to voice him like that, but holy fuck. The lovers Kusaka and Tetsukato? Man. Don't be like that, come on. I mean, I support everything, but the only true ship that I'll support in Inazuma 11 is probably fucking Morimura and Kusaka. Like, come on, you're not convincing me that they are not a thing. No chance in hell. But yeah, where is Rapid Fire? Like, that's like the one thing that we need from this match. Like, okay, that's pretty good. Daibaku Hatsu Harite when he did that as well, I suppose. He does do that in the anime. I guess you've seen all the moves, except for Rapid Fire, which is tough because that's like the main thing. Let's see. Well, I would pass to Matatagi, but he's quite literally as offside as he could possibly be. He was also hindering the goalkeeper, I'm pretty sure. But that's going to be the match without a single Rapid Fire, unfortunately. Damn. Yeah, you really got to start wondering what these devs were cooking when they were designing these Chronicle mode matches. But hey, won that pretty clean, so I'm not complaining about anything. You're glad that Rapid Fire isn't here? Okay, but Lucas, if you've heard the English Rapid Fire, you've heard the Japanese one too. The Japanese one's really good, obviously, because they're not fucking around when it comes to voice acting in the Japanese version, obviously. We'll go Galaxy Aoi, and we got Tetsukato. I don't think I had Tetsukato yet, so absolutely massive. Love that guy. And I like her as well, actually. She's cool, she's cool. Yeah, it's cool that they've actually done mixed teams in Galaxy, both in the international stage and in the Galaxy phase, of course. But yeah, won the first match against Fire Dragon. And we've unofficially got the team on our side, especially Matatagi. We got 4 people unironically participating now, so that's awesome. And there it is. Matatagi. Right, and the little clown fella. He knows. He knows, Mr. Clown. Okay. They never got a scene to give us a response to Morimura. They should have. See, yeah, it's tough because, like, okay, I'm going to talk about this during this match, right? It's tough because, of course, there's the first confession, and Morimura's like, okay, well, I need to be more positive about myself before I'm going to say yes. But then, there's the match on Ratonik, you know, on the bug planet, where Kusaka basically expresses it again. I'm definitely going to make you my girlfriend. And she doesn't really say anything in response. So, I think there's something there, like officially, unofficially. We all know it's going to happen in the end. We all know it's canon. Like, there's no shot that Morimura could resist Kusaka as well, right? By the way, like, let's just be so for real here for a second. Like, let's all just level for a minute. Okay, Delinquent Team, Fire Dragon. It is quite possible that we do see Rapid Fire now, because we are, of course, playing the free match, so they're allowed to do whatever they want. Not bound by any story shackles. Okay, but let's see. Not gonna do a surprise attack. I will whittle him down with just a few regular shots, I think. Well, goodbye to my tension bar, first and foremost. Second of all, that is like the other extreme, I suppose. Finally, I didn't get saved. It's got a breach. First thing in the match. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, wow. Right, well, hopefully we get to hear, we get to hear Japanese rapid fire. Because honestly, that voice acting is a banger. Okay, I can't do anything. Speaking of, yeah, rapid fire is a long shot in this game. Well, it's, of course, it's always a long shot because rapid fire only appears in Go Galaxy, so... But yeah, I suppose they could just do it at any moment, if they have the ball. Which would ideally not happen, because I think Nishikage is probably at a disadvantage. Okay, Saryu. Oh, Hoshi. Okay, well, I need some more... need the hyper bar to be filled up, so I'm gonna try to do some Hisatsu here. Rokurorubito! Shipswise Soramiya x Unmei. See, I can appreciate that one as well, I suppose. Soramiya and Unmei makes sense, to be completely honest. Haru x Unmei. People are saying that too, aren't they? I mean, to be completely honest, like, story mode-wise, they've really given the shippers a lot of material. Now, I'm typically not a huge fan of shipping Inazuma 11 characters, since, well, they are all children. But I will admit that there's some cute couples here and there. And I mean, the canon ones, I definitely appreciate. You know, they're far and few between. But when it does happen, it's the most wholesome shit you've ever seen, especially Morimura and Kusaka. But yeah. Okay, now ideally... I was gonna say, ideally I would have the rapid fire from... I forget his name. Young, I think. Hyung Young. But I do want a little bit more tension, so I can maybe show off the Hoshi thing. Now, they're not gonna be nice to me. They're gonna keep doing Racing Flame. He doesn't even voice it. Lame as hell. What was the Portuguese dub doing in the rapid fire audio? Yeah, it was something, alright. I don't think, like, every fragment that I listen to from the Portuguese dub, I keep wondering what they were even cooking in the first place. Like, surely they couldn't have taken themselves seriously at any point during that recording. Now, let me see. I have, I guess, Garo to fall back on. Which should be enough if he doesn't do Daibaku Hatsu Harite, and he doesn't. Good. So that is 3-0. We have some time to play around, I guess. I think I'll try to trigger Hoshi's thing, so I can show you how incredibly peak it is. Also, maybe Jun Hyung will do... There it is. Oh yeah. Dude, this is just a normal, yeah, it's just normal voice acting. Like, I don't know why it needed to be so extra, so zesty. Unfortunately, that is the way it is. I can catch this. Let me just do a regular catch. Don't want to use up too much tension here. I want to save some for Hoshi. Now, the thing with Hoshi's cash-in is that it is a defense cash-in, which is not altogether easy to play around. However, if I just give this ball to the goalkeeper, I think that should help. That is also the thing that I can do, which is just... Judge. Now there it is, there's Judge. Now let me see if I can... Do I have enough tension? Oh, please tell me. Yes! Grand finale! Tell me this is not absolute peak. Tell me that is not exactly what she needs on her moveset. Holy fuck, it's literally the perfect cash-in for her. But okay, last thing we need to do is, I guess, try to score another goal here, but... can I? With a direct shot from Sakurazaki? Maybe. It's possible. It is not possible anymore. It is possible, actually. Goalkeeper is fire. So that's it. Advantage win. Whew. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, did everything I wanted in this match. That's good. Fantastic. See, and that's the thing too, because I knew there was a move in Go that had like the scream or the guitar. Like there was something vague in my mind. And then I remembered that cash-in when it was added to this game, and everything just, it clicked. Clicked immediately. And that cash-in is not easy to get, because you need to get like 5 legendary spirits from some random-ass guy from Ancient Darkness. I grinded that out last weekend, just to get that cash-in on her. And it has paid off magnificently. Like, I don't think I've done anything better in this game just yet. Okay, Minaho, Sakura, like, we're getting all the Earth 11 together. So yeah, that's good. I think I need, as far as the Earth 11 is concerned, I only think I really still need Matatagi, which we're gonna get him organically, I think, if we just keep playing. Hopefully. So the Galaxy Korea only has one new move, and then they just reuse the old moveset. Well, yeah, that's true. They have Rapid Fire as a new move, and then the rest they recycle from the old Fire Dragon. Which in a way makes sense when you think about it, of course, because Chung Soo Choi is the coach for the new Fire Dragon. So he would have just inherited his moves to the new generation, I should think. But okay, Big Waves. Yeah, new generation of Big Waves, Australia. We're mixing up the sequence a little bit here, as opposed to Season 3. Of course, the first match in Season 3 was Big Waves. And then we get Desert Lion, and then we get Fire Dragon for the preliminaries. But yeah, it's a little bit inverted here. We're going to also see 2 new teams in these preliminaries. Actually, let me think. Was Big Waves the first one? I'm decently sure Big Waves was the first one. Maybe a fraud, not gonna lie. I'm starting to doubt myself. Hold on. It was Big Waves, never mind. I'm good. I know this shit. Never doubted myself for a second. Yeah, but new Big Waves. New generation of Big Waves. No returning characters. Nice Dolphin is not the coach for this team. It's Orlando Sherman. But hey, all names that we can all read. So yeah, let's go. Enemy in the midst. Masha Ark. Shark, I think she's called in the dub, unsurprisingly. Yeah, and this is where, this is probably one of the least entertaining matches to watch as well, and it's primarily because of this girl, because of Sakura, unfortunately. I really wanted to like her, but she's downright just my least favorite character on this team, and it's primarily due to this match. But well. Yeah, Sakura's entire character arc is basically just inferiority complex because of her parents. We're gonna have a lot of parent issues in this season, not gonna lie. But okay, enemy in the midst. Big Waves Mark II. I think we get a Hisatsu in this match. I think so. But we're gonna see. Big Waves is supposed to have 2 new moves, but they hate the goalkeeper's Crocodile Fang. Yeah, that's true. Like, I don't know why they haven't added Crocodile Fang yet. I realize it's, you know, it's a 3DS game only move, but still. Like, they've added practically all of the moves except for 8, I believe. Okay, score using Bicycle Slash. Okay, we're getting Bicycle Slash for 1. Bicycle Sword. He's got Mola Mola. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for making that extra convenient for me. So here's our first new Hisatsu. Bicycle Sodo! Now this move is like everything Tsurugi needed to become incredibly overpowered, because it's a long shot. And I think that's the only thing Tsurugi didn't have in his arsenal yet. If we remove Sakura and Zippy, this whole team will be fine. No! I kind of like Manabe. I think Manabe is not bad. He starts off bad. Starts off, has a really foul start. And Sakura just kind of never gets better. Manabe gets better. Let's see, complete the focus battle as Matatagi. Okay. Can do, because it looks like they're not gonna make Big Waves do a whole lot. So that's fortunate for us, for our scrub squad, as I would call them. Squid. I have to win against another fucking wood player. Okay, this time it was intentional, but... Go ahead, Sakura, do your worst. She actually got it. But I like Sakura and Manabe. See, Tasca, that's the great thing. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And me too, I like Manabe a lot, actually. Sakura I do not like. But hey, I respect it if you do. No, well, this is the main reason why I dislike her. We're gonna see it right now. What the fuck? Imagine being this much of a bitch to the most harmless girl to ever exist, ever. And she just brushes it off like nothing happened, you know? Stupid ass. Also, interesting spacing here. Fun. Imagine not only injuring, but intimidating Morimura. I think that instantly gets you on the worst person to ever exist list. Like, let me be so for real. I think this was the moment that Sakura kind of became irredeemable for me. Also, am I gonna meme this goalkeeper? No, he got it. Okay. He got it. Justice for Morimura. Exactly, Lucas. Thank you so much. Kusaka would not take that shit in a later stage of this season, by the way. Okay, let me see here. Another bicycle sword. You're noticing a trend you keep doing where every update you keep using most of the new characters. You use 90% of Galaxy characters in this update. See, but that's the thing, like it's novel, it's new. So it makes sense, right? I mean, me too. When the Galaxy update dropped, I obviously couldn't access any of the real content. Also, Shindo gets a new Hisatsu, which I guess they wouldn't want me to do canonically, but I'm gonna try to do it. However, I lose the kangaroo kick. Which honestly, kinda based. I like kangaroo kick. Such a simple move, but like it works. It's just like what's it called? Naraku Otoshi. Like also such a simple move, but it works. Yeah, see, Yami, that's true. You're entirely right. Sakura does get better. Everyone on this team gets better at a certain point. But just like you rightfully say, she is also still my least favorite on the Earth 11. But what I was saying before, when this update dropped, obviously I couldn't really do any of the content in the Chronicle mode because I was like barely into the Go arc even when that dropped. But I played at least 10 matches in BB Stadium against some other people as the Earth 11 because I love Earth 11 so much. Shut yo! I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I will refrain from using that word too much. Anyway, there's the knight in shining armor. There's my boy Kusaka. Yeah, Sakura, when you're involved, everything seems to just go to shit. Itchy nose. Sorry guys, Itchy nose is back. Why is it working? It's not working because Sakura keeps trying to show off for her parents, but she's kinda ass at football. That's the thing. Unfortunately, Tanma buys everything that his teammates say, even though there's clearly ulterior motives. They don't show it, but Tanma in the anime is like, hey, come on, guys, she's contributing. Like, let her play. Let her cook, let her do her thing. It just never really works out. Successfully passed the ball to Sakura. Okay, I'm also starting to notice a trend in these international matches where they're just not letting the enemy team do anything. Oh, are they gonna do the tactic? No, she biffs the pass, right? Yeah, fair enough. Actually, are they gonna do the tactic? That's a good question. Are they gonna do the funny suck out? Which is a crazy name for a tactic, by the way, but... Oh, here's gonna be our first Megalodon, I think. There it is. Okay, we're getting to see at least something of the enemy team. Now, Ibuki, of course, is not blocking this. Which is rough. He's gonna catch up very soon, though. So... Our goat's gonna get back on track real soon. Crocodile's a new move. Does Australia get any other new move here? No. No, they got Crocodile Fang, Kangaroo Kick, Megalodon. I don't think they do Gravestone in the anime. They don't really do any defense moves. They do the defensive tactic, which is suck out, I guess. So they get a new tactic. Einsatz is the only reason Shindo stayed on your team during all of Galaxy Nobunaga. He does become, like, significantly more helpful when he has Einsatz. I mean, the fact that it's a block move, it's huge. Anyway, here's Tenma. Optimistic goody two-shoes. I'm forgetting the orange tornado move they got. What orange tornado move? Am I missing something? I mean, you say Whirly Whirly, but Whirly Whirly is Tenma's defensive move before it got renamed to Tornado Sprint. So I don't really know what move you're referring to, honestly. But yeah, we learned the most from our mistakes, yada yada, classic Inazuma stuff. Sakura, let's pop off, Ganbare, it will work out somehow. It's not gonna work out, because she's kinda ass. Yeah, you're saying defender move, Nobunaga, and I'm really trying to think, but I don't think Big Waves ever does a defense move that is not just their tactic in the anime. I'm not gonna lie. But you can prove me wrong. Like, look it up. I'll happily be proven wrong. Wait, oh wait, this is where Ibuki pops off. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna get peak. Come on. He's not taking it anymore. Tension fully restored. Ibuki learned. Blam dunk. Wild dunk. Wait, they actually called it wild dunk. Wait. Huge. They didn't call it blam dunk. That's awesome. I love that so much. Wild dunk. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I love Ibuki so much, man. He's so cool. Yes, sir. Oh, I love this guy so much. And Shindo, unfortunately, very tough love, but it is what it is. They'll see eye to eye eventually. But for now, Ibuki, uncontested goat. And again, the Season 1 theme, dude, banging. Okay, Sakura, very optimistic pass. Oh, that's good, actually. Hold, is Matatagi getting his thing? Yes, 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 yes. Tension fully restored. Learned parkour power. Yes! Dude, nothing but bangers. Nothing but bangers in this match, by the way. It's so cool how he uses the edges of the screen to jump off. It's I know it's just a visual effect, but it's so cool. I love it so much. The Dust Whirl one? Yes, the Dust Whirl one? There's a Dust Whirl move? You sent it in the Discord? I'm gonna look at that in a second, hold on. We first gotta celebrate Matatagi's huge goal. I love parkour attacks so much, man. Wild dunk, banger. Parkour attack, banger. Only bangers in this game, actually. Bicycle sword. Now, I think they're conveniently going to leave Suck out of this match. Which would kind of be unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. It's interesting how they keep, you know, omitting these really crucial things from matches. Okay, hold up. Banger OST is back. Yeah, after this match, I'll check the Discord, Nobunaga. I'll see what you're talking about, but like, I'm just not remembering what they have, if anything. But let's see. I mean, it's 2-1, so we don't really need to do anything else by this point. We just need to win the match. Now, Kusaka is the goat at dribbling, of course, so I don't really need to do that, but... Let's see here. We can do a cheeky bicycle sword again. Soda! You love Wild Dunk so much? Yeah, like... I'm kind of curious what they... No, actually, I think I remember what they called his second move. The third move has a fine name. I mean, the second move I think is kind of stupid. That's probably also because I just simply do not get the pun that they're going for. But, like, Claw de Force, like, I don't really know what they're going for with that one, to be completely honest. Also, he retains his 20 KP from when I whittled him down before. That's awesome. So that's an easy second goal for Matatagi. He's going to make his little brothers extra proud in this match. But yeah, cool. No Crocodile Fang, unfortunately. Hopefully they backtrack when they do actually add it and give it to this goalkeeper in the, at the very least, in the Route Unlock match. Ooh, to Tenma. No, to Sakura. 58. Okay, good. And that's the end of the match, so... Solid. Solid performance. And there it is. That was actually kind of a... Well, there was a lot going on. A lot of things we had to do. Unfortunately, no suck out. Which actually, upon second thought, I think that's probably fine that they left that out. But won the match pretty convincingly. And we got two banger moves, Wild Dunk, Parkour Attack, so... Can't even be bothered. So all these guys, obviously... Oh, Matatagi! Speaking of, dude, the MVP. Love that. I'm going to be able to build the entire Earth 11 at some point. Now, of course, all of these characters, they come from different clubs, right? And that's what their moves are based on as well. I mean, Wild Dunk, that's obviously a basketball thing. Kazubuki used to be a basketball player. Matatagi used to be a track and field guy, I think. So he has moves that involve, yeah, parkour, running really fast. That's his main niche, you know, so... But yeah, these guys they're very pessimistic about losing this one match. You know, their future's gone. I wonder what that's all about. Kusaka! Like that they show off Kusaka even though it's entirely unnecessary. Mans did not do anything in this match except for, you know, except for Scold Sakura once. But you know what? Love that. Matatagi is a Kazumaru wannabe? Kazumaru wishes he was Matatagi, bro. He wishes. Shared first place is also fine for Sakura, for the time being. Claw de Force is so much worse than Rising Slash. Literally. Like, what was wrong with Rising Slash for them to scrap it as the move name? Okay, but I'm dipping into the Discord. Let me see what this move name's called. Where did you post it? Victory Road? That makes sense. Willy Willy. You're telling me Willy Willy is a thing? What is that? What am I looking at? Willy Willy? Hold on. I don't think I've ever seen this, to be completely honest. Like, hold up. I can do a little something here, I think. Let me see. So, I've just been sent Willy Willy. Which, first off, crazy name for a move. Second of all, I don't think I've ever seen it, to be completely honest. Like, I don't think I've seen it in the here. Let me put it on the screen here. There it is. That's Willy Willy, supposedly. Like, I don't really know what... I've never seen this in my life. Have any of you ever seen Willy Willy? Because I certainly haven't. Is this an Australia exclusive move? I mean, I believe you immediately, but I've never seen this. So yeah, anyway, Willy Willy's being hidden again in favor of getting some music back on the stream. But okay. Route Unlock battle against the big waves then. Once again, pulling out the Delinquent team, of course. That's going to be our main team for this run, I think. I don't even believe what I'm saying, Vinny. I 100%, 200% even stand behind my previous statement. Like, Kazumaru wishes he was Matatagi. Both in design, in moves, in contributing to the teams that he's in. Absolutely. Absolutely, he wishes he was Matatagi. Suck Out and Willy Willy. Yeah, what a selection of moves this Australia team has. Fantastic. Willy Willy is a forced cutscene in the match in Go. Is it? Is it genuinely? I I just completely do not remember that. It could be that I just forgot. I mean, that's possible. But I genuinely do not remember ever seeing Willy Willy. Is it in this game? Did they add it? Is that why they... Is that why they renamed Tenma's Whirly Whirly so they could name this move Whirly Whirly instead of Willy Willy? Because that would be a really interesting thing to do. To just call it Willy Willy. I'm subscribing right now. I won't help someone saying such BS like that. Hey, sorry, Vinny. We're all entitled to our opinions. Some of us are more right than others, but, you know, that's okay. Let's see. A little bit of a... No, I'm not going to do a disaster break just yet. I'm going to save up some tension here. We could do one shot after this, and then it will work out. Actually, this should work out. Cheeky little Gungnir. It's just to make Sakura eat shit in the Australian match in the game. You know what? Now that you say that, I feel like I have a vague recollection, and I scored! Holy shit! It's offside. I kind of had a feeling it would be offside. But yeah, I have like a vague recollection now, I suppose. I certainly remember Sakura eating shit in the 3DS match. Okay, hold on. So this goalkeeper is like I didn't check. I should really start checking what elements these goalkeepers are. I think he's wind or wood. At least that's what he's giving for me personally. Gave him anchors away. He's probably wind. Yeah, okay. Very pretty move, by the way. Definitely did it justice in this game. Hydro Anka. Let me do a little cheeky judge. We're getting trumped by Kangaroo Kick this time. I won't be able to do... what's it called again? Grand Finale, but that's okay. Okay, so my foul rate increased by 5% because I pulled out a Kashin. I feel like that's not entirely fair somehow. But this will be a goal for Hoshi. Especially when he pulls out something as lame as Shot Pocket. So, yeah. Oppa! Kazamaru is pretty, I'm seeing in the chat. I mean, certainly he has an appeal design-wise. I just think that it's unfortunate that he never does anything in literally any team he's ever on. But we've been over this before, I don't really need to explain my thought process on this one anymore. Let me see, little guy, he's probably going to be in the... Well, I'm going to pass it now, I think it should be fine. So the Cavalry Advance should give me some extra power. This should go over 1,000, yeah. So that's half his KP. Now for this match, it would have been great if I'd put Sakurazaki up front. Not Sakurazaki, Haizaki, rather. Also ends in Aki, but... Because Haizaki's of course wood, which would have helped a lot. But let's see. We got Hoshi, so it's fine. We don't really need to fear for anything, to be completely honest. Now, it's going to be the longest pass of her life. But it's a great pass, and it's beautifully executed, and we're going to do a low drive to finish him off. Had some very interesting interactions with the low drive move, by the way, in recent hero battles. I was playing against Ancient Darkness a lot, right, which has a small frame goalkeeper. And there was just certain angles when I did low drive where it would just slip past the goalkeeper and just go into the goal without any interference possible from the little guy. So yeah, that made for some pretty cheap goals, but hey, if it works, right? Okay, let me just catch this. I have elemental advantage against this fella and his flying fish. Okay, ideally I get one more. However, this guy has a lot of tension left, which we admittedly don't love to see. So I need 1300 power. Well, I guess it's possible. I have Gono Isen. If I chain this to Saru... Thank the Lord for Gono Isen being such a low tension move. This could do it. If I play it over there, past the big guy, that could do it. That will in fact do it. Okay, huge, 3-0. Don't have to play a full second match. So that's good. Kazamaru and Ares and Orion is honestly pretty goated. See, that's the thing, right? Because, yeah, absolutely. Ares and Orion, he contributes. He finally gets a defense move, lo and behold. And that's when he starts contributing. And that's when I think he's bearable. In fact, I think he's quite cool. Yeah, and Ares and Orion. It just took way too long for him to get anything. Which, I guess, technically, in the Dark Emperors, he gets Bushin defense, right? But, like, he's not really helping. He's not really helping in that one. Okay, let's see. I think, as I discussed, I will put in Sakurazaki and Haizaki. I did it again. And butt up. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I think that's a good lineup there. Got 2 wood strikers. Who would have thunk that most of these delinquent characters are forwards, by the way? Now, Haizaki is, of course, not canonically a delinquent, but he very well could be, I think. Spent halftime trying to see Willy Willy? You know what? I could. Let's see. Well, for that, I need to not trigger this zone, which it is very prone to doing, unfortunately. Let's see, Gadol? Like, why is it... There's Suck Out, I guess. They called it Suction Vortex, but same thing. Okay, well, let me just shoot with Hoshi, I suppose. See, I want to try to see Willy Willy, or whatever they decided to call it in the dub now, but it's kind of difficult to like get the defenders to a point where you're not just in the focus zone. I'm gonna try, sure. Let me see. I'm behind the enemy lines now, so let's see. Can I just trigger against literally anyone? This is not even a defender. This is the captain. Well, whatever. He certainly doesn't have it. Despair! Well, it's a long shot, yeah, but from kind of close up, so... No need to make a big fuss about it. Okay, let's see. Manta. Manta Ray. A defender, huh? Let's see. This guy for sure. Come on, challenge me. Do you have Willy Willy? That is not what I'm looking for. Okay, well, we've got a defender finally to do something, but it's not Willy Willy, so experiment failed for now. Play it to the goalkeeper. Oh, I'm gonna meme his ass. I wanted to meme his ass, but... One more try. It's a long hair defender, the right one. Oh, it's the big one. Okay, I see. Hold on. No, Hoshi's too goated. No, Hoshi's too good at the game. Ah, too bad. It is what it is. Next time, maybe. That's okay. Hoshi is unfortunately just too much of a goat to allow me to see if they have the move. But they probably do. And it probably looks just the same as it does in Galaxy, not gonna lie. That's my girl. And that's the end of the Big Waves match, actually. 4-0. Clean. Clean. Not much to say about this one. Things are going to start ramping up in interest factor once we get, of course, to the Galaxy arc, the proper Galaxy arc. But for now, we'll be busy with a few more Earth matches. I think there's 3 more. There's 3 more, yeah. Which after those, I think we'll probably be we'll be at a good point to stop for the night, given that each of them takes about, I think, half an hour total. Got Romeo, and we got Minori, we got Morimura, got Tobitaka. Fuck yeah, dude, these drops are awesome. Sakurazaki, got the guy who used the Mist instead of Willy Willy, or whatever it's called. But yeah, okay. Also, I'm kind of wondering when Victorio's going to show up again. Like, Wonderbar was missing too, right? There was that subplot going on after Xanark exploded and went shirtless. Not in that order. But... yeah, Shamshir. Now, this is a new team that they've added in Go Galaxy. This is the team of Saudi Arabia. So rather than Qatar, we're playing as Saudi Arabia. And this team, this is where some things are happening. This is where, maybe, perhaps, perchance, my goat gets to shine a little bit. I completed 3 matches in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it goes, right? Less than half an hour per match. Yeah. I guess. But like, if we're thinking an hour and a half from now, we're already looking at half an hour to midnight, so... By that point, I think I'll probably be pivoting to something else. But yeah, first, we have 3 more matches to go, and we'll definitely do them tonight. My god, Kusaka, let's go! That's the spirit, Tanma. First time I've actually agreed with Tanma in a long while. Exactly. his friend, not girlfriend, that's Morimura, his friend. Saudi Arabia's canon in OG, but yeah, they didn't actually use the team in any sort of content, it's true. Unfortunately. I would have liked to see the original Shamshir as well, but it's not happening. Yeah, I mean, this match, there's also quite a lot of stuff that happens before this match. I mean, Kusaka gets arrested. He gets in trouble with a rival gang, him and his friends, and he beats a guy up, I think. Probably breaks his ankles and his kneecaps, steals his elbows and such, you know, just typical Kusaka things. Gets arrested. Kuroiwa and Tanma go to the police station, they bail him out. And there's been talk of kicking him off the team, but of course they could never kick off the goat, so... He's still here, and he's gonna get to shine in this match. Now, it also just occurred to me that there's a pretty big event that they also just didn't expound on in this Chronicle mode. But let's see if I'm gonna get the chance to actually discuss that. Probably not, because there's a few things that happen here. Pretty significant things, too. Winner focus battle is Shindo. Now, first and foremost, we're gonna get our shit rocked by these guys. I think we get to a 2-0 deficit, canonically. Win a focus battle, complete a focus battle against Hasim as Kusaka. And that's this guy, right. Now, Kusaka's gonna lose. Hasim's gonna call him a sissy or some shit. Yeah. Damn, Hasim looks rough in this game, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. You rooster. Hello? Okay, man. Kill him. Foul. That wasn't even a tackle. Brother. Okay, the fact that they just... Okay, hold up. This is one of the many reasons why you should watch the anime. In the anime, Kusaka opens his eyes, charges in, takes out 3 guys just at the same time. He's crazy like that. But I guess they can't do much more than this animation in Victory Road, so that's tough. Doesn't get a yellow card, by the way, because fouls are not a thing. Morimura. She knows. She knows. Okay. Now, actually, is this match... Is it gonna have the interjection that I think it should have? Probably... Well, it's possible. Halil. Halil is not getting past my Gotatsukado, by the way. Play for victory now. Okay, cool. Ooh, does he have Dry Blow? Surely he has Dry Blow. The move that is incredibly base boosted in the English dub as well. Dry Blow. Is he gonna do it? They gave it a different move, right? Or a different name. They're not even gonna show it off right now, unfortunately. The 4 horsemen of not showing up at all in OG. The Barakura, Last Emperor, Southern Cross and Red Viper. Damn, yeah. You gotta wonder what they actually had planned for those teams. Like, it would have been so cool if they'd just been extra teams, like Red Matador or Rose Griffin. But, alas, they were cocked. Okay, big guy. Assad. I think I should be able to score a goal here. And actually, there's some downtime, because I don't need to do any more objectives here. Pretty big event that they skipped in this storyline as well is... You know, all these guys, they're not playing football because they want to. Not even because they've really been explicitly chosen. There's Dry Blow. Called it Burnout Burst, which is... unfortunate. Dry Blow is a perfectly fine name. But regardless, these guys, Earth 11, right, Inazuma Japan, they are not playing because they want to play football. They're all playing because they have a contract with Kuroiwa, in which they basically get anything that they want. Under the condition that they play, they train, and they participate in the Football Frontier International, right? Now, at a certain point, Kuroiwa, seeing that no one is really motivated to play, the team's not coming together, he organizes this thing. Right? He organizes a penalty shootout. And all that they need to do during this penalty shootout is miss all 5 shots. They get 5 chances to score a goal in this penalty shootout. If they miss all 5, they get to dip from the team with their contract conditions intact, so they get what they were promised as per their contract. Now you have to realize these things are like, you know, getting to go to Great Britain to visit Scotland Yard, getting your own house, a new boat, a fishing boat, not just like a fucking canoe or something. Like a proper big fishing boat. These are big things. So of course everyone takes the test, except for I think Ibuki and Matatagi. Ibuki, Matatagi, the OGs, they don't do it. Now everyone else does it. But... here's the kicker, and this is why I kind of love Kuroiwa more than Kageyama, even though they're the same person. But Kuroiwa, right? He has them do this. He has them deliberately miss 5 penalties in front of a full stadium of spectators. Cameras, press, spectators, family members, everyone is there to watch. So obviously, no one is gonna miss those penalties. Tetsukato tries, he misses 4, and then he scores the 5th one because the pressure becomes too much. And I think that's it's such a brilliant thing. I mean, it's blackmailing children into continuing to play football, you know, but it's such a brilliant ploy. Like, can we just acknowledge that? Like, please. And actually, that was a good topic to fill that downtime with, because damn, really nothing just kind of happened. Okay, Kusaka, my man, let's see. Complete a focus battle against Said as Kusaka. Now I'm first gonna have to figure out who Said is. That's probably the captain, isn't it? Let me see. Oh, that is definitely the captain. I see him. Hey man, it's gonna automatically trigger it. Now Kusaka's losing this. Get his ass, Kusaka! Oh! There it is! Get his ass! No! Tanma! The ultimate cock block! Man. Now, it should be noted that in the anime, the captain just kind of falls to the ground, scared shitless. And he just kind of sits there while all of this is happening. And I think that's awesome. I'm pretty sure at some point, Kusaka even just goes like he tries to grab him by the face. And he falls backwards because of that as well. I'm not sure whether it's the same scene or not. But it goes incredibly hard, needless to say. Ah, there he is. Berserk mode Kusaka. Go, cry. Yes, yes! Dude, they kept in all the best parts for Kusaka, man. I love this shit. That is so peak. Oh, it's beautiful. I already love this. Hell yeah. And now, woo. Now we get a good scene. And a cool ass move. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention exactly Tasca. Yeah, Tanma does get punched in the face. That's true. Kusaka learned driving header. Kyobo head. Oh, let's go. And this is a long shot, so this is going to be the easiest objective to complete. Watch this shit. Boom. It's instinct. And there we go. Kyobo head. Fuck, man. What a move. Now, unfortunately, little bit of an inaccuracy there, because in the match, in the anime, Kusaka first pops his Berserk form before doing Kyobo head in this match. Everyone's like, oh no, he's going Berserk again. But he manages to control it. In fact, not only does he control it, he is so goated when he pops Berserk mode that these guys, right, Shamshir, they have a tactic, which is like Great Desert Storm, I think. It's like, it's comparable to the sand drill that Sengoku Igajima does in Season 1. So they do that, right? And everyone gets blown away. Not Kusaka. Kusaka destroys that tactic on his own. They just canonly, they just kind of made him the strongest character in Inazuma Japan, and that's canon. You love to see it. Hey, justice for my delinquents, man. Yeah, surely now Berserk, you get to see it a lot. Yeah, probably not. I mean, I think, unfortunately, what this game does is it just has Kusaka open his eyes a whole lot, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be completely honest. I like it being a special thing, you know, where he opens his eyes only when it's really necessary. Having him do it all the time kind of takes away the magic of it, but that's okay. I'll excuse it purely because it's Kusaka. Okay, that's that. 4-0. 3 minutes left to go. Yeah, it looks like these teams are also not going to do their tactics. So that's interesting. Because I'm trying to think how that's going to play out for future teams. Well, to be fair, the alien teams don't really have any tactics. It's only the Earth teams and the final team. The final team has a tactic, which I know is in this game. So it will probably be popped during that match. Yeah, but aside from that, I guess it's fine if they skip the tactics, because there aren't many. Though I would have liked to see Suck Out and Great Desert Storm. Great Desert Sandstorm, even. In first person. Okay, there it is. There's Kusaka's first arc. He gets a second one, though that's much later on in the season, so we're gonna get there when we get there. And actually, you know what? He's gonna have a little bit of a role in, I think, the next match. So, okay, got the goalkeeper, got Sultan. That's nice. Got Kuroiwa, also huge. And we're getting a lot of Minori spirits now. That's very cool, especially given the fact that I couldn't pull for her. Or rather, I couldn't pull her when I was pulling. Kusaka! Hi, of course, Kusaka. Classic misconception. You are perfect the way you are, Kusaka. Never change. Alright. The team's really starting to take shape now, yeah, absolutely. Now, not every character is going to get a Hisatsu before we go into space, by the way. Just as a disclaimer for the people who do not know this season. But hey, that will follow later. Let's see if they actually do Great Desert Sandstorm when we play this free match. So, goalkeeper here is fire, so actually our offense works perfectly. It's a brilliant lineup for this goalkeeper. Gonna have Saru, Sakurazaki, and Xanark, and Kusaka as well, actually, to combat this goalkeeper. And Garo, too. Damn, we just have everyone. You're so used to giving Kusaka Fractal House, Fractal Repeller? That's an interesting Keshin. It's an interesting Hisatsu to give him. Why, if I can ask? It's not even a block move, is it? He has Iron Wall natively, which is not Stab. Stab does not matter in this game. I think it matters in the DS games, though. Okay, let's see. Start off strong here. Gonna start with a Shunrai towards Xanark. Shunrai! Okay, and I was gonna say, believe it or not, this should maybe be the first goal of the match, but if he has Sanpujin, then that's not gonna happen. It's gonna do about half though, which is good. 1369 is not bad at all. In fact, that will make it so that we can score the next one, I'm decently sure. Especially if I get some tension from Rashid. Which, this should be enough. There's the instinct, there's the R button, and there's the X afterwards to pull a Kyobo head. Topical, given the match we just played. That should go on, even if he does dry blow. Don't shout. Nah, it's still going in. Doesn't matter. Yes! Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, the Shamshir match is... It's interesting, for sure. Oh, there it is. Wait. Great Desert Sandstorm. Hold on, that's it. So it's a movement thing. That makes sense. Yeah, they slide! Dude, this is big. This is big. Now, of course, Tobitaka is here to hold them accountable. Now, let me see. There's, of course, as per usual, there's a few things that they missed about this match, of course. I think around the halfway points, there's just like a little cluster of gangsters. Gangsters which are actually all scoutable characters from previous Go games, I believe. But they show up midway through the match. They're a rival gang, I think, of Kusaka's. And they challenge him mid-match. They want to fight mid-match. And, you know, they keep calling him weak. They keep busting out Kusaka's Berserk mode. And while they say they're not scared, but obviously they're scared shitless. But yeah, Tenma stops Kusaka from actually engaging them in a fight. And that is when Tenma gets punched in the face, which I think is awesome. Not saying it's deserved. I think it was an awesome little story point though, little plot point. Because one, it helps establish Tenma as like a real captain, stepping in when no one else would dare to. I mean, who's gonna face Kusaka in a fight, right? It really adds to Tenma's character. But also, of course, it's a nice little juxtaposition where Kusaka is one, he's rage baited by the Arabians, and two, he's of course tempted to fight by the gang members, the other gang members. But yeah, I guess they couldn't do that. They couldn't do Sandstorm Skid, Great Desert Sandstorm either. But hey, you gotta take the good with the bad, I suppose. Kusaka's Berserk mode should have been a what, like a separate character? It is a separate character in Galaxy, though I'm not able to say whether it is in this game too. Probably not, if you're saying it like that. Which is kind of unfortunate. Since, yeah, he was a separate character in Galaxy. I think he actually had a slightly different moveset from regular Kusaka as well. Oh, I forgot to scroll to Great Max Naure. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't think it would have gone in either way. Especially with... well... maybe. Maybe. Who am I to say? The separate version of Kusaka Berserk form is not in this game? Damn. And here I was, thinking every character from past games was in this game too. Yikes. L decision making by Mr. Hino and his team, to be completely honest. Alas. But in exchange, they made Kusaka a really good player in this game, I think. Especially when he first released. I was told that he was really, really solid. If not one of the top players. Never give up. Oh, got Zippy. Dude, I think we're literally just getting everyone on Earth 11. Hold on, is there anything I can do? I can do Cavalry Charge, Cavalry Advance, which is not going to help a lot, but I'm going to maybe Keshin Armed. And then I'm going to try to play it to Zanark, who's going to do a cheeky little low drive. Oh, which does a lot. It's not going to be enough. Never. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, why does it do that? Wow, that's awesome. I mean, that's all we need. That's all we need for the advantage win, so I'm absolutely going to take it. But, like, what is that interaction? Like, I feel like that was not a thing before. The goalkeeper just moves back into the goal and just kind of slips in before he can dive. Like, it's so interesting. The interactions in this game are so awesome. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, you need to run low drive from this point. Yeah, like it just, I don't know why it does that, but it does that and it's awesome. Okay, got Manabe, got Hoshi. Yeah. Good drops, good drops. Rashid and Assad. Also, I'm gonna rob you of the sound for a little bit here. I need to check something real quick. I think it should probably be fine, but just to be sure, like I need to look at my storage. I think it's probably fine. But just to make sure. Yeah, I think I'll make it through this stream with this amount of storage. Let me have a quick look here. Don't wanna have this recording go to waste, of course. But let's see here. Just a little bit of maintenance while we go, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's 10 gigabytes now. These are typically... Okay, I need a bit more. So let me see what I can do here. I should have organized this beforehand. I did do this beforehand, but... let's see. How do I get rid of... Okay, I guess I can get rid of this. That gives me 5 more gigabytes. Yeah, so how are we all doing tonight, by the way? While I do this little bit of maintenance, as we would say it, I guess. I hope we're all doing well this week. For me, it's a great week. I have 3 more days of work to go, and then I have a week off. So the streams this week are also going to be the last ones for the foreseeable future. Let me see, I need to see size. And then I need to see descending. There we go. Okay, so I have this thing that's 7 gigabytes. I can probably get rid of that. That's probably fine. These are setups, so I can get rid of those too. What else? Galaxy. This is a zip file. I'll probably unzip this at some point, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then let's go to trash bin. Hold on, need to do this for a little while. It's gonna look a little wacky on the stream, but need to do this. Need to do maintenance. There we go. Tap back into the game. Check settings real quick. And then we're all set to continue to Moai Tiger. Or Mak Tiger, as they call it, I think, in Japanese. Okay, plenty of storage. We're cooking. We're all good now. So Moai Tiger. Moai Tiger is the next match that we play. This is the Thailand team. Which I'm not sure if Thailand was represented before, if it was like a team in the original Season 3 that they didn't really, that they didn't really show. But yeah, we have them now, and they're a pretty fun team, to be honest. I hope they do the thing that they did in the anime as well. Now this is where Manabe and Minaho, the 2 guys we see on screen right now, are gonna have a decently big role. Konoha too. There's a lot of things that got resolved in this match.
Inazuma Japan か。よくぞここまで勝ち上がってこられたもんだな。何？最後に笑うのは俺たちだ。
Mark Tiger is pretty fun, but still Stormwolf is the GOAT. I mean, Stormwolf is good as well. I like all the teams pre-Galaxy, to be completely honest. Pre-Galaxy arc. With the least interesting one probably being Big Waves. But all of them are good. I think the White Tiger is just funny because of the little noises they make, which I sure hope they do during this match. Okay, let's see. Did we get anything in the meantime? Probably not, because all of these... never mind, we got Menacing Glare and Kusaka. That's all we need. That is not a move that it gets in the anime, of course. It is a game-exclusive move, but it is awesome. It is one of the best dribble moves ever conceived. Okay. Maka Taiga. I think if all is right, we're going to be able to see some interesting moves here. Big Waves over Fire Dragon? No, no. I'd say Fire Dragon over Big Waves. Let's see. Complete a focus battle against Chapati as Kono. Okay, that took me a little while to register, but... Okay, there it is. The little whatcha noises. I love that. It's so cool, man. It adds so much character. Yeah, that is a move we're going to see a lot, I think. Death Scythe middle. I need to pass the Konoha and complete a focus battle. So let's see. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, she's going to lose. Well, she's going to lose regardless. And this is where things start going a little south for us. Haha. Ivory Class! Yeah, Ibuki, unfortunately, still hasn't quite found his footing in the team yet. No, Konoha, you're doing so well, my girl. Don't even worry about it. This is it. Fellas, you are about to witness absolute cinema. Yes! You've got a cute face! I want you to be my girlfriend! Say it! Yes! 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 Dude, yes! She's got the red face as well. It's so peak. Oh my god, I love these guys. I'm hitting my controller against the desk. Dude, she's so adorable. What the fuck? Kusaka's such a great guy, man. I love him so much. I love these two so much. They deserve the world. Okay, complete the focus battle as Konoha. Now this is where we should get Konoha roll. However, what they're trying to have me go for... Never mind. They're not having me go for anything. I thought they might have me go for a defensive focus battle with Morimura, but... Here it is! Tension fully restored. Konoha learned. Konoha roll, or Trina tumble, as they called it. And now I need to... Let me focus battle before Minaho gets there. Yep, exactly. Konoha roll! Yes! Got his ass, Morimura! Yes! And the fact she gets this only because she trips in the match as well is the most perfect thing ever. It's so peak. So Galaxy didn't bring any new countries to the franchise because Stormwolf is Uzbekistan, yes. So in this preliminary stage we have Korea, we have Thailand, we have Australia, we have Saudi Arabia, we have Uzbekistan. And I think I mentioned Thailand just now. I'm just going to mention them again in case I forgot. So I don't think they've actually added any new characters, any new countries. That role is more so for Ares, I think. Ares adds a lot of new Asian teams. But yeah, we're not quite there yet. Gonna be there after this arc, of course. Killer elbow! Got his ass. Opa! Fire Dragon was hot ass and did one move and Shindo stops it. In big waves, we at least get parkour attack and wild dunk. That's true. It's not that I prefer the Korea match over the big waves match per se. It's that I prefer the team over the big waves team, I think. And I mean, maybe I should tally up the fact that we also got wild dunk and parkour attack in the big waves match. Yeah, but... yeah. This is a block move, that's true. But it is wood adamant, so it's not going to completely block it. I think I do still prefer, yeah, the Fire Dragon team. Not the match, but the team. Over the Big Waves team. In OG, Thailand is Southern Cross, Uzbekistan is Red Viper, and Saudi Arabia is the Barracuda. And this China is the Last Emperors. Okay. So China, they of course add in Ares. They add Kazakhstan in Ares as well, right? I think so. Which Asia team do they add in Ares and Orient Fates? Yeah, so they, I think, from the top of my head, well, they have Australia again. But they add China and I believe it was Kazakhstan. But that's about all I can remember. Oh shit! More parents. Yeah, more parent issues, by the way. Oh, Russia too, I guess. Yeah. Russia as well. That's true. Russia playing a really big role, actually, in Ares and Orion. In Orion specifically, not in Ares. In Orion specifically, yeah. Because Orion is, of course, the international arc. Don't even know why I mentioned Ares in the same breath, to be honest, because there's nothing international about Ares. But let's see, completed focus battle is Manabe. Oh, okay, right. Let me pass it back then. Morimura, Minaho, Manabe. There we go. Now he's gonna lose this one. His parents are gonna get concerned, especially his father, I think. And this is where he starts fumbling the bag real hard on everything he does. Unless they speed up the arc real fast. Which is what they're doing right now, FYI. Papa. And this is where both Manabe and Minaho get their signature Hisatsu. The numbers and analysis. Yeah, who would have thunk these two are the perfect combination somehow. Manabe learns defense Hoshokugeki or whatever they call it in Japanese. Defense equation. And Minaho learns trace press, copycat. Now Manabe needs to do a defense. We're gonna hear what it is actually. Hotenski. Okay. Oh, and the little jump. Okay. Dude, he was ready. That's okay. Lose the ball. Minaho's going to cover for him. And now we get the copy press. The copy cut, rather. Trace press. Trace press. This is such a fun move as well. But they finally started working together. Also, Kusaka is Berserk mode. That's right, because he popped that when confessing to Morimura. Because it's absolute peak. And you know what that means. True Kyobo head. Gorgeous. Now, this is not going in, because Killer Elbow is wind element, but... Oh, yeah! There he goes. Orion, they skipped the whole first stage, though. Now, I was going to read your entire comment, but then ad happened, so I'm going to have to hold off on that for a second. This match in the anime, too, it's pretty interesting. Like, they kind of circumvent all of their calculations by jumping in the air and just doing the ivory crush in the air, I think. Which, you know, Manabe fumbles every calculation he makes. Now, let's see what you wrote, Nobunaga. They follow the rules of Inazuma 11 3 FFI. Which is why these countries being reused makes sense. Right. I guess they... Yeah, you know what? That's true. I guess they do skip the preliminaries in Orion. You are right about that. Like, my memory on Orion and Ares is hazy. I would say I'm going to rewatch Ares and Orion to prepare myself for what's going to happen in the Chronicle mode, but I don't want to put myself through that if I'm going to be completely honest with all of you here. Like, I don't think I want to submit myself to more Ares and Orion, which is Arian combined, I guess. That's Tanma. Okay, we got back. We got 2 points back. So that means we're probably going to win this match, unless something's going to go horribly wrong, but it shouldn't. Bark. As in the tree bark or the command? That's always the question. Gotta stay on your toes with these guys. All these funny names. Okay, let's play to Kusaka. Toria! This could be enough, you know. Nah, not quite. And he has Sensei Scythe Slice. He's not gonna do it. But close. Vinny understood the assignment. Understood Bark's assignment. You know what? No, I am gonna score with Kusaka, actually. Fuck you. Just about 2 points of power. 2 points of power. That's what he deserves for that beautiful confession to Morimura. Now, I wonder if after this match we're gonna have the part where Morimura unfortunately turns him down. I would hate that, but I would understand. Also, I feel like this guy, like this center guy that I just passed, I feel like he was a lot more buff in the anime. I feel like they should have given him the buff character model, you know, but maybe that's just me. Z/ somehow wins here. Love that. There you go. Sneak attack. And that's the end of the match. 3-1 against Mac Tiger. Definitely not too shabby. Third match, won. Fourth match, even. Already won 4 matches, imagine that. For as horrible of a start as we had in this season, we just casually won 4 matches because everyone's starting to pull their weight. Got 2 Sakuras, got Gamma and Morimura. Now that's ironic, these two. Got names that I'm not gonna try to pronounce in favor of, you know, not coming off as insensitive. Yeah, of course we won. I mean, come on. No! No! It's gonna happen. No! Man. Nah, Kusaka's fine though. Kusaka's so chill about it. And this is why he is the GOAT. He just wants Morimura to be comfortable. I love her so much, man. I love her so much. Minaho too. Like, Minaho is such a chill little guy too. I don't know, like, Earth 11 just has something. Earth 11 has all these characters that are just... They're like silly, they're chill, they're likable, they have good character arcs. It just kind of has everything. Okay, this is the second to last match on Earth. Actually, that is not true. This is the third to last match, I think. Forgot about one match that happens in between. But we're gonna get there soon enough. One loophole you hate about Orion is what happened to the original best players like Edgar and Paolo. You're not selling me the alternate timeline meant fully new people were born and not born. No, but hey, probably different walks of life. Hey, you never know. Maybe Paolo inherited the pizza restaurant from his dad. You never know. Edgar just, you know, he went studying at Oxford, became a lawyer or some shit. I could see him doing that. Now, I think I need to put Hyzaki on the pitch here, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna put him in the center, and I think I need Butt up as well, I think. Memory serves, this goalkeeper, at least he has wind moves, so having Hyzaki and Butt up here is gonna pay off dividends, I think. But let's see. Maka Taiga! Let's see. Now, they did a few little squeals in the match, which, you know, I do appreciate that. They should have done more, to be completely honest. They should have done more. Watcha! Oh, hold up. Here it is. This is just where it starts. Perfecto Penguin! Our first bit of Ares exposure, too. Such a clean translation into this game as well. Okay, that took off a lot of power. Yeah, these guys have a good defense, because all of them have center side slice, which is... It's a block move, obviously. So it's gonna probably give us a little bit of trouble here. But I think I should be able to just pop a cheeky Gungnir and then lock in the 1-0. You like Mach Tiger's moves, Nobunaga? Yeah, I think they're good. I think it's a... You know, they reused the Scythe for 2 moves. Obviously, they did it for the defense move and then the dribble move. Well, center Scythe slice for the defense and low Scythe slice for the dribble, I think. But Ivory Crush is cool. Killer Elbow is cool. They have some good moves in the arsenal, absolutely. I think Uzbekistan, though. Uzbekistan has a really cool selection of moves. And also, you know what? Actually, I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to see Oil Rush when we played against Saudi Arabia. Because, like, these are, you know, sounding them out, these are all such huge stereotypes, right? Dude, Hoshi is so goated, by the way. But these are all huge stereotypes, right? I mean, fucking Oil Rush for Saudi Arabia, it couldn't be more on the nose if they tried. But, I don't know, I think it's charming in a way. I've always said this. I think the stereotypes in Inazuma 11, they kind of help to reinforce the idea of a national team. Also, he just did that on his own. Like, there was no second defender to help him there. Yeah, and then Stormwolf has Gold Fever, of course. Silk Road. Dude, I love Silk Road, actually. Silk Road is a good move. They have Twisting Clouds, I think they call it in the dub. I forget what the Japanese name is, but basically the prototype for what's it called? Grabber Arm, I suppose. Also forgot what the Japanese name for that is. Oh, hold on. Overhead Penguin. Yeah. Overhead no Penguin. Fuck yeah. Clean as hell. Clean as hell. They should never have replaced the kingdom by that excuse of a team. No, fucking Ore Samba, hashtag not my Brazil. Not my Brazil. What would be the Dutch moves? Bicycle ride? You know what? I could see it. No, they would definitely do something with, like, windmills. Like, surely they have, like, a windmill defense or something. Or, like, a dike, you know? We're pretty famous for our dikes. Pretty famous for fighting the water with our dikes, so... I feel like that could work. I mean, a dike is kind of a defensive structure as well. Oh, you know what would be hype, actually? There's this story I don't know if it actually happened. No, actually it did happen. This is a tactic that the Dutch used in the 8 Years' War, right? 80 Years' War against the Spanish, right? So what they did is, at a certain point, the Spanish were occupying a certain piece of land, right? So what the Dutch did, what the Dutch soldiers did, is they poked a hole in the dike, making the area flood and like killing everything in that area, so the Spanish army couldn't sustain itself. Like, they could definitely do something like that. Just, yeah, it's a really famous story, actually, in Dutch history. So I feel like that would be a banger concept for a move. Something with windmills, something with bikes. I don't know. You could do an alternate version of Mouth of Truth, where it's just a wheel of cheese. I don't know. It's a lot of options, honestly. But honestly, Hino, put me on the team. I'll design a Dutch team. I'll do it. I'll sacrifice myself. I have many ideas, Mr. Hino. Promise I can make this one work. But we're gonna see, because supposedly they're gonna do an international arc for Victory Road as well. But whether the Dutch team's gonna make it, I have my doubts. I think it'll probably be the usual suspects, unfortunately. Argentina, Germany, Italy, Brazil. I mean, Brazil can't be missed. But yeah. Kind of miss that we don't see Qatar anymore. Would like to see what they would do with their whole sand theme. Yeah, but like that... See, if they actually use it properly, then yes. I mean, they kind of did them real dirty in the anime in Season 3, I feel. Because what do you mean they didn't even put in Desert Blast? That would have been like the easiest thing to put in. But hey, maybe that is a misconception on my part. Maybe animating the sand is really difficult. I don't really know. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a second half here, but that's fine. Dutch teams in anime and gaming history tend to focus on the Dutch comeback mechanic. We thrive when we're behind in points. Dude. You know what? Hey, we could do a little Robin van Persie. We could do the Flying Dutchman. Imagine that! Oh, that'd be such a banger, bro. That'd be such a banger. If they actually base the Hisatsu off things that have happened in proper matches, I mean, to be completely honest, that move by Robin van Persie, it kind of just was a Hisatsu when you think about it. Like, that shit was absolutely insane. The Spanish fear us in every single regard, by the way. Well, not in current times when it comes to football, but times of war, that 5-1, those were the glory days of the Dutch national team, man. We're never repeating that. We're never getting back to that era, unfortunately. But okay, hey, there's the 4-0. But you know what, the comeback mechanic for the Dutch team, I feel like that works, you know? We are a small country. We are typically the underdogs. Somehow we always pull through. There's just a lot of options, that's all I'm saying. I would totally love to work out a concept for a Dutch team at some point. And hey, we've had Dutch characters in the Inazuma 11 dub, so they're not entirely ignorant to our existence. So there's hope, I guess, is what I'm saying. Oh shit, I forget this guy gets Doom Break. That's true. Goes hard, hold up. With Gado Sakurazaki, goes hard as fuck. Moves we would get will probably feel very close to Maritimes and Big Waves. High focus on water defense. Yeah, right, or just landmarks like the French do it. That's fair. Then again, do we really have many landmarks except for bridges? Like, do we have any internationally recognized landmarks except for like the tulip fields and the windmills, like the Kinderdijk and such? I don't think so, but like we're gonna put in the Domtoren in Groningen or in Utrecht. Hey, could be. It's a possibility. But moves based on real stuff is where it's at. Absolutely, Vinny. Super Elastko is, yeah, like I recently found out that an Elastko is actually just, that's a move in football. Like I never knew. I thought it was just referring to the fact that he's being really flexible with his movements, you know, but it's like an actual football thing. I love that. That's super cool. It's a very cool reference to, yeah, exactly, yeah, Real Dribble. Invented by a Brazilian player, too. Like, that's just the kind of stuff you love to see. I mean, when you're gonna put in references, when you literally put a real guy that existed, you know, rest in peace, my king. Italy will never be the same without you, Mr. Nakata. It's cool when you have things like moves based on that as well. And hey, you know what? Additional argument for a Dutch team possibly existing, they implemented the Dutch bracelet into this game. They even gave it away for free. They know. They know. Okay, some levels for Haizaki here. That is a clean victory. And what a fantastic topic to talk about, too. Holy shit, Adult Zanark. We're popping off. This is a guy, by the way. For anyone who was considering, you know, calling him cute, this is a guy. Well, you can still call him cute, but it's a guy. Yeah, unfortunately. Very interesting. Hear me out. Dike as Infinite Wall redesign? Dude. I'm feeling you, Nobunaga. I'm feeling you. I feel like it could be something more, though. Like with the water splashing up in the background, maybe? That could be possible. Or, alternatively, like a tsunami wall / infinite wall hybrid, where it's, you know, it's the shot in the dike, where the water is streaming through. It just creates like a wave. I have so many ideas. But yeah, 2 more matches on Earth, which I think we can make tonight. So we're first up against Resistance Japan, which we are going to lose very convincingly. I'm just going to put it out there. These are all returning players, of course. We remember all of these guys from Inazuma 11 Go 1, of course. And Fudo as the coach, which I think is probably the coolest part. But yeah, we're going to get our shit rocked by these guys real quick. And these guys are probably what the, what the 5th Sector's team from Inazuma 11 Go Strikers is based on. They would never say so, but it probably is. But yeah, Hakuryu is back in full force. Minamisawa too. Rolling kick, which you don't think references anything? Or like rolling slide, yeah, right. Rolling kick is Honda's shot, of course, but... Rolling slide is just a cool thing that they do. But Capoeira Snatch, of course. Capoeira Snatch is a fantastic move. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a team that's built to absolutely destroy these guys. Okay. Ooh, let's go. Resistance Japan. Well, there's logically not much that we really get to do in this match. But we're gonna see. We definitely need to move based on our boat or our go to the 7 provinces. See, we could definitely base something on the VOC, you know what I'm saying? Though I don't know if that's a little iffy, you know, given what the VOC actually did back in the day. Complete a focus battle against Hakuryu. Okay, sure. Let me lose real quick. There we go. And now play for victory, which, yeah, victory is just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna put Morimura in harm's way. Yeah, so this is the part that's gonna hurt. Starting with this. So that's 1. But wait! There's more. Chain shot. Panther Blizzard. Also, that Panther looks ridiculously good. Hello? Yeah, Ibuki's gonna get absolutely massacred, by the way, by this shot. Unfortunate as it is. Alright. So actually, fun fact about this match, it is presented as like an insurmountable challenge in the 3DS game too. I think you're behind like 3 or 4 points, but it is actually decently feasible to win against them in the 3DS game. Now, I think it's probably also feasible to win against them here. Let's see. Complete an offensive focus battle as Tetsukato. against Davy Jones. Yeah, I'm losing this. And he's pulling out his cash in. He also calls himself Ore-sama. Oh, wow. Putting him up with the likes of Xanark. Ah, Michiel de Ruiter. Those boats. Okay, gotcha. Do you imagine like one of those boats, one of those classic Dutch boats, but in the place of the dragon from Kurosho Raida? You know, Nishiki's Miximax move? That would go hard. We should be able to do more, yeah, but these guys are... they're all strikers. And they have Hakuryu. Literal superhuman, but... Vinny, you don't like Strike Samba? That's interesting. I like it a lot, but that's me as an outsider saying that, of course. Football's a living thing. It's gonna eat you whole if you don't pay attention. Yeah, there it is. And then he leaves. Drops the most vague shit ever. Refuses to elaborate. Leaves. Coolly. Okay. 2-0. Now, is it still feasible to win? Yeah, probably. Is the game gonna let me? Probably not. Oh, let me win against Davy Jones at least. Okay, Matatagi, focus battle. I think he actually canonically gets stopped by Kishibe, so... We're the national team. They should let us win. Yeah, exactly. We're the national team. They should let us win. That's not how it works, Matatagi, sorry. Oh, finally. Einsatz? The fact that they called it Maestro's Call when, again, Einsatz is a perfectly fine name for that move. And just because it's German doesn't mean you have to change it to something English. You wish it was themed after something else? More cool than just, what does that say? A style of music. Oh. If instead it was Jaguar Attack? But, like, that's the thing, Vinny. That's what they're going for with these teams, right? Like, they're going for really stereotypical stuff. And when you think of Brazil, you think of the carnival, you think of football, and I think, honestly, the samba is probably included with the carnival, to be completely honest. For me, as a third party, right? As an outsider. Okay, like I said, game's not gonna let us win, but like, point being, I understand why they went for the samba strike. Like, it's such a trademark thing for Brazil. Just like, obviously, the slingshot is a classic Spanish invention. I mean, it makes so much sense. But yeah, Hakuryu, we got like, we got half the opposite team. Awesome. We got Mahoro, yeah, Tsurugi, Senguji, Hakuryu, nice. Oscar, love that. It's a living thing. There it is. It will devour you whole. Exactly. I still don't know why he said this to Tatsukato, by the way, but... Dun dun dun! Tough. Archer defeat. Well, it was 2-1. Wasn't that bad. It was a lot worse in the anime and the DS game, actually. Especially in the anime, but... It's crazy how every single time they manage to frame football as though it were a weapon of mass destruction. Which I guess in this universe it could be. There we go. Second to last match on Earth. Now, looking at the time here, and I think we can do this one, and then we can do the final match on Earth. As you see, it's starting to go into space with the next one after this. But let's go. Now we're actually a little over-leveled, but we're up against Yamato, so our forwards are, again, perfectly valid for this match. Love to see that. Jaguars are an animal from the Atlantic rainforest. See, you say jaguars, right? But here's the thing. They already did... I guess they did Thunder Beast, which is... It kind of looks like a jaguar in a sense, does it not? That's the same color at the very least. I don't even know what Thunder Beast is supposed to be completely honest. It's some kind of like... I think it's a kind of feline. But... do correct me if I'm wrong. There's probably a confirmed animal for that. And, you know, animal moves are cool and all, but like they kind of do them a lot. I feel like the Samba Strike is like a thing that you could only do for Brazil. Oh, Thunder Beast is a wolf? Is it actually? Never thought of it as a wolf, but I'm willing to believe you, yeah. Also, this theme is a banger too. Okay, nice. Not getting Okehayama Ravine tonight. Okay, let's see. I need Shunrai towards Zanark. Oda! Yeah, the fact that they sent a whole-ass team of past opponents to beat us to death is crazy. But you know what? I kind of like that as well as a plot point. I kind of like that they don't allow the Earth 11 to get complacent when they just win a few matches, you know? Because the team's starting to come together, but they're far from at the level where they should be. Oh, hold. Peak is about to happen. Peak is about to strike. Hedo Bazooka! Hell yeah. Crescent Cross. Keeper Commando 14. Oh yeah. It's what Raikou in Pokemon is based on. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So it's the same creature, I suppose. Valid. Valid. Okay, Flying Fish. I was wondering why I couldn't do anything, but Flying Fish makes sense. And he voices it too. Probably because it has it in Strikers. Oh, hold. Can I ever? Nah, one! Haha, one! Oh, he got a breach. He got a fucking breach. Okay. Never lucky, even when I'm lucky. Actually, it was double unlucky. That shot got through with a 1 AT and it just kinda... It murdered me. Because he got a breach. Do a low drive? I wish I could do a low drive there, man. Yeah, the fact that they... You know what, actually, the fact that they improved, well, that's... I didn't even need to do the finger quotations, but it's... They did increase the intelligence of the goalkeeper AI in this game, right? But the fact that they gave us another way to cheese them with the low drive now, that's awesome. Love that. Okay, let's see. If Gato is goated. Tough. Next time for sure. Next time for sure. Crescent Cross. Still have not confirmed what that move is called in Japanese. Okay, got a nondescript guy from Protocol Omega. Oh no, they're not memeing Hoshi. Fuck you. Like how in Captain Tsubasa they make France have a guy who's called Napoleon and his special with his cannon shot. Oh, fuck yeah. That is, honestly, that is what it should be, though. Like, it should be that on the nose, because that's what, you know, that's what entertains people, not only from the country that the team is based on, but also outsiders who recognize the stereotypes, you know? He has air bullets? No, he does not have air bullets. Well, maybe he does. He didn't get to use it, at the very least. So do a little jiggy, and then, pah! Hell yeah. 3-0's doable. I got my special weapon, low drive. I don't know if it's gonna work again. I think it's at a very specific angle where it works, but... I also like that I just literally stand in place and I get my foul rate upped because I stood in place successfully, I suppose. Got his ass successfully. He has a Kashin, which I'm not gonna break past. And let's see. Hoshi, thank you. Legendary Wolf. Okay, noted. He doesn't voice it. His husband never voiced it. He had Panzer Blizzard in... I'm not gonna block this. I need all the attention I can get. He had Panther Blizzard in Ghost Strikers. I'm also not gonna do anything about this. Getting actually very close to having all of my KP depleted, which is interesting. It's certainly the first time it's happened in this Chronicle mode. Okay, now I need to be a little quick about it. Okay, hold on. How much can I chain here? Can certainly go to Sakurazaki. I should be able to do a Shunrai. And then maybe a low drive with Saru. Let's see, I can do Shunrai. With Kusaka, yeah. Either way, I should have advantage against the goalkeeper, against Senguji here. Cannot do low drive, but I think it should be fine. Oh, that's definitely fine. 3,000? Yeah. Get in there. Okay. Good. Good. Nice. Okay, good. Made it just in time. Cavalry advance probably helped considerably in that as well. But good. See, this is another one of those commonplace matches where I don't really have a whole lot to say because we've seen all these characters. There's not much to say. But yeah, I guess this is it's a good time to call upon you guys, I suppose. So what are you guys doing next week? So over here in the Netherlands, we're going to have this the celebration, which, you know, topically is called Carnival. It's I guess it's similar to the Brazilian Carnival, but much less flamboyant, I should say. It's mostly an excuse to drink a lot. Now, I never celebrate it because it's really an activity for people who like to go out and have drinks with friends and such. Now, I don't have friends. That's not true. But I don't drink alcohol, which is a thing that happens a lot at these parties. But yeah, I typically like to just kind of escape all the hubbub because it does tend to get quite busy in basically every town in the region where I live, so... aside from that, yeah, I'm escaping the hubbub, as I said. I'm going abroad, taking a little holiday. Took some days off from work. It's gonna be nice. Proper break for a little bit. And that's the 4-0. Yeah, work has been whatever recently. It's been a little slow. Ironically, now that, you know, I'm going on a holiday next week, a lot of work starts piling up. Bro really said I don't have friends. You know that was entirely for shits and giggles, right, Yami? You know me. You know me. I'm just a silly little guy like that. No, but it's gonna be good, I'm sure. Just getting away from the Netherlands for a bit's gonna be nice. Because for one, the weather over here has been really shit recently. It's It's been raining today, and I think it's going to be raining for most of the end of the week too. Which, me as a cyclist, faithfully cycling to work day in, day out, it's not great. It's not looking great. We're gonna see. Maybe I'll be lucky. Holy shit, I almost made that in with just one shot. Imagine that. Where am I headed? I'm going to Poland. I'm going to take the walk to Poland. Rather, I'm going to take the plane to Poland, but gonna have a grand old time. I'm sure that I don't need to tell you, Lucas, why I'm going to Poland, but yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very nice. It's been a while. I think last time I was there was November, if memory serves. So yeah, Dutch Carnival. That's true. Forgot to mention that. It's so it's so self-explanatory for me, but it's only a thing in the south of the Netherlands. That's true. But a lot of people from the north of the Netherlands tend to come to the south specifically for this this tradition, for this celebration. Which the people from the south, from my region, do not like very much. We don't like to have all those hard G's, the harde G, in our nice little zachte G region, you know. But hey, regional differences aside, we always have a grand old time. Or they always have a grand old time. I don't participate. But there it is, 5-0 Resistance Japan, so rewrote history a little bit here. With a considerably better team than Earth 11 too. But yeah, there we go. Advanced Tetsucado, okay, hold, we're cooking. Kurosaki too. Good drops, good drops. And that should lead us into the final match on Earth. And that is going to be against, we've mentioned them before, Stormwolf. I think they called Lunar Wolf in the English version. No, they're just called Stormwolves. Okay, good, good, good. I remember them being called something else for some reason, but that's good. Love that. The End and Beginning. Ominous little name. Okay, see what this match has to offer. Unless I missed anything, let's see. Carnival happens everywhere in Brazil. The biggest ones are in, yeah, Rio de Janeiro, of course, Sao Paulo, Salvador. That makes sense. Lots of people travel to those places. It's a 3-day holiday in the entire country. Yeah, over here it's not a national holiday, but for companies that operate in the south of the Netherlands, they do like to treat it as a national holiday. So I have 2 days off next Monday and Tuesday. It starts this weekend on Valentine's Day, actually. It's a coincidental happening, as it were, that those two would fall together. But yeah, I have the Monday and the Tuesday off, and I decided to take the rest of the day off as well. It's a win-win situation. But yeah, final match on Earth against Stormwolves. Now, if they follow through with what they did in the anime. Now, for context, what they did in the anime, they set up this training room. You know how they had the secret underground training area in the first Inazuma game and the second Inazuma game? Well, they just kind of have it built into their campus now, into their little, yeah, their campus, as it were. It's called the Black Room, and they just kind of train there a lot, so now all their individual capabilities are amped up a lot. But, as we're going to see in this match, cooperation is still few and far between. Shindo and Ibuki still beefing. Carnival's definitely not a thing here. We are sad like that. Okay, well, I mean, you also drown a doll to celebrate the beginning of spring, I think. So, you know, that sounds like par for the course, I think. Poland is an interesting place, to be sure. Ha! Let's go. Ruslan Kashimov. This guy's first name is so interesting because it's one letter away from the Dutch name for Russia. Even though it's Uzbekistan and not Russia. But yeah. The wolf guy. The captain for this team. Ooh, banger design, dude. This guy's so cool. Dmitry Kasimov, I think, or Asimov. But yeah, what do we get in this match? Ooh, what do we get? I don't think we get a whole lot more. We certainly don't get a Hisatsu for Tetsukato or Sakura, so we've had most of them. We'll see. We'll see what we actually get. They needed the training room because they saw Stormwolf had an insane power difference to all the other teams. Yeah, they kind of found out the niche of this season. They kind of found out what's happening behind the scenes. Okay, so Ruslan's got Kashimov, he's got Sobirov, Dmitry. No, not Dimitri, Dmitry. Okay, completed focus battle against Dmitry. Let's see. Now I'm losing this. Dmitry... No, he's going to pass it to the blonde forward. The blonde forward does gold fever a lot. Maxime! Oh, yeah. I certainly remember Maxime. Yeah, there he is. Damn. Gold fever! It's a nice move. Little chunks of gold. It's cool, it's cool. I'm forced to use Wild Dunk, which I never mind. I do mind losing. Because Ibuki probably just breaks his back from that fall, not gonna lie. Tetsukato gets footwork draw. Does he get it in this match? Is that real? Actually, I think you might be right. I know he gets it, obviously. I just don't know when. Does Ibuki get Claw de Force as well? I think he only gets it once we're in the Galaxy Arc. Okay, so we're behind 2-0, right? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Tetsukato does get it in this match? Okay, that's good. Then Tetsukato is... let's see, completed focus battle against Ruslan. Oh, well, okay. Tetsukato is going to be the second to last guy to get a Hisatsu on this team. Oh yeah, we're going to have this arc resolved in this match too. Because that's how he did it when they played basketball. When he played basketball, he carried the team, and it wasn't even close. But he got complacent. And overconfident. Oh shit. Nice little animation. Yeah, I think he bumps into the goalpost, isn't he? Shindo! Go on, Ibuki. Go on, Ibuki. There it is. Einsatz! Yes! There it is. The Ibuki Shindo arc has been resolved. What does he mean with me doing everything? Bro is the goalkeeper. Well... what he means by that is that Ibuki thinks that he doesn't need the defense. He doesn't need anyone to defend the goal except for himself, because he's in there. But of course, that's not how it works. We do in fact get Claw de Force. Okay, there it is. Fucking awful name, by the way, but it is what it is. Again, gotta take the good with the bad. We actually got Wild Dunk Bag instead of fucking Blam Dunk, which I thought was a stupid-ass name. Oh, win a focus battle as Konoha. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna question this, actually. Let me win against Dmitry, actually. Let me see. Nice. Okay, Konoha's gonna play to Kusaka. Yep, of course, the lovers. Let's go. Is he popping a cheeky... He's not doing Kyobo head. It's Maxime again. This is still the first half, by the way. Okay, so then this is where we get to use Claw de Force. Yeah. Actually, I don't want to refer to it as Claw the Fox anymore, so I'm just gonna call it fucking Rising Slash. Surash! Oh yeah. Banger! Yeah, oh. Ashino's gonna do Fortissimo. Right? And he scores the first goal. Now I'll carry it on! They are so into each other. Now imagine we shoot this and we don't score. That'd be kind of funny, honestly. That'd be kind of awesome. No, we have plot armor. Okay. Good. Good. Beautiful. Okay. Yasa! Shindo Nibuki. Power couple, to be sure. In more ways than one. Okay, what now? Play for victory. You know what? We have all these tactics, so might as well. Got sideline spears. Let's start popping up with that real quick. We have a lot of tension. I also have 41% win rate against this guy. Hold. Okay, take it. Yep, absolutely take it. Carry it home. Okay, let's do Goldwind to Matatagi. And then Matatagi surely gets us in the net. Well... Parkour attack! That's enough, if he doesn't do a Hisatsu, which he does. It's twist reach in Japanese, okay. Incredible move, by the way. I wonder how his arm is able to do that. Oh, surely I win this. Well, 41%. I love those odds. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be the equalizer. Right past Yuri. That's his name, by the way. I did not make that up. He's called Yuri. 2-2. Solid. Actually, does this match not end in a tie? Because, no, we win this. We win this. It does not end in a tie. I was about to say this match gets interrupted. It doesn't. We win this match fair and square. There's just a few more things that have to happen in the second match here. Okay. They made it a freaking Beatles reference? What did they make a Beatles reference? Claude de Force? You gotta explain that one real quick, but... Okay, now... What now? Complete a focus battle. They're gonna ramp it up in the second half. Can't win that, of course. Is he gonna do Silk Road, though? That's what I'm wondering. I kinda wanna see him do Silk Road. Right, we can see 2 more goals. Wait, hold up. Is this where Minaho does his absolutely batshit crazy plan? Hell nah. Come on, Dama. Lock in, one more time. Exactly, Kusaka, my god. Again, Fire Emblem final level type shit. Everyone gets a little quote. Come on, power friendship. We can do this. We're only behind 2 points, and we have like 15 minutes left. But it's certainly doable. Because I think we have a plan. Surely we have a plan. Oh, Sakura gets her move. Interesting. And Tatsukato gets his move. Just out of the blue, like that. Okay, cool. So, what now? Tell me. Guide my hand. Use Hoopsie Daisy. Use Beautiful Hoop as Sakura. I kind of refuse to acknowledge these English names, not gonna lie. Beautiful Hoop! Oh yeah, okay. Now I saw the ball has to go to Tetsukato. Win a focus battle with a special move as Tetsukato. Oh, I remember this shit. Okay, well this has to go to... I have to concede the ball. Let me just give the ball to Roland. And then Tetsukato. Where is he? That's not what I want. Okay, this is gonna be a little tough. How am I gonna make this work? Let's see. I think I lose the ball to this guy. To Maxima. And then I have Tetsukato step in. Well, not if they do that. Okay, there we go. Fair enough. Footwork and draw! Oh yeah. Dude, he goes the other way. They mirrored it in this game. That's interesting. Normally he goes around the right side, I think. And now I need to score using Holy Roller. Gold Wind as Tenma. Okay, well if Tenma moves his ass up real quick, then... Take your time, Tenma. Yeah, like, we're fine here. Don't worry about it. Okay, there we go. Minaho during Water Planet is his best moment. Real. Recently re-watched that match, and it is absolutely ludicrous what he does. But he kind of makes it work. So you gotta respect the hustle. Okay, we got one back, but now we need to get two more. Oh, never mind. They're actually just kind of doing it. Okay, they're just giving it to us on the silver platter. So they're in fact not pulling out Minaho's plan. Actually, no. I think Stormwolves score another one. Oh, Vin, you have to go? No worries, mate. Hey, thank you so much for joining. You have a good one. Yeah, I think Stormwolves score another one, and then we do Minaho's plan, I believe. I think there's another Gold Fever maybe in the cards for us. Let's see. Unless they just kind of don't do that. Unless they just leave that out completely, which would be a pretty big crying shame, to be completely honest, but... You know what? Looking at the objectives, I think they're gonna leave it out. Which, again, is a crying shame. But I need to win this match. So I can't be faffing about for too long. So Bicycle Slash is good. I'm gonna have to just knock it in, I think. Now this team also, in the games, they have a defensive move which is called Warsaw. Which, huge. Poland representation. Also, that's the 5-4. Love that. Tsurugi carrying the team as per usual. 5-4. Absolutely gorgeous. See, Fates, you're gonna love the Ares Chronicle routes. They fix all the issues and difficulty that these routes removed. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I'm hunkering for some... Sorry, that's a Dutch word, I think. I'm hungering, instead, for some challenge. And especially for some historical accuracy here, because they're leaving out a lot of good parts from all these matches, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, Minaho's plan in this match was so out there, but it was so fun. And it was so smart, in a sense, too. But I don't know, like, it feels like some of these things they just didn't want to put the effort into, which is it's a real shame, for lack of a better word. Because there's so many good things about Galaxy. And it's the same thing that I keep mentioning with Chronos Stones as well. Like, it's the environmental storytelling, and it's the character building, it's the world building that these seasons do really well. But they don't get the chance to do it in this game, which kind of sucks. Okay, Goldie buff. Maybe they do. There it is. There is Warsaw. Now, do I pass him with a menacing glare? Nope. They're gonna do Warsaw. There it is. Warsaw. Polska Górom. Polska Górom. Silk Road. Actually, I'm not doing anything here. It's such a cool move, man. And there it is. There it is. 5-4 against Stormwolves, which means that we have won the preliminaries of the Football Frontier International. But what all of these fellows do not know quite yet is that the adventure is far from over. And we're not just going international, we are going interstellar. Okay. Got the coach, Gagarin. Yeah. Got Melev. Do like that guy as well. Alright. We won! Let's go! Unfortunately, that is not quite the end for these guys. Oh boy. Oh dear. Unfortunately, Domitori lost all of the cool stuff about him. Spaceship! Dude. And they're getting beamed off. Yikes. You snooze, you lose. Your life. Oh, that's a cool transition. Hold on. Ah. Ozrock. Representatives of Earth. Dude, Ozrock's voice makes me feel a certain way. Like, I don't know what it is. I kind of like it. It's also kind of uncanny, in a way. Gurando Seresta Galaxy.
選手諸君には早速準備に取り掛かってもらおう。大会に出場するための旅立ちの準備をな。
旅立ちってまさか俺たちが宇宙へ
We are going to space.
天馬、今度の戦いはこれまでとは背負うものの重みが違う。
Now there's a lot of backstory here. A lot of context that they give, which I'm sure I'll get into next stream. When it's actually relevant. I don't think I'm going to expand on all that right now, especially given the time we have. Space it is. Endo! Fuck yeah, he's not coming along, unfortunately, but he is here to wish us off, to send us all into space. Galaxy you really like until you realize that every space match is split into two halves. The first 30 minutes where they focus on one Earth 11 player, and the second 30 minutes on the second Earth 11 player. Look man, that is kind of in the nature of Go Galaxy, I think, given that they have to establish all of these new characters, these 8 to 9 new characters. But I don't mind it, because I think the way Galaxy executes it a lot, the way Galaxy executes it it's masterful, actually. Like, I don't think I disliked a single match that happened once we go into space in the Galaxy arc. Uchue! Hell yeah. And this is where the bastard part of Galaxy happens. We're not getting there quite yet. We still have to do one free match. A route unlock battle with our delinquent squad. Does the Shadow People only happen in the Galaxy game because there are no Shadow People in this game? Yikes! Well, it happens in the game. Yeah, it happens in the 3DS games. In the anime, they're kind of skimmed over. They kind of just happen... They appear in one scene on the Bug Planet, on the Ratonik. But yeah, in the game they are a separate team because they don't have the same event happen as in the anime. They actually scrapped the event from the anime and they put in the Shadow People as a full-blown team to reach the same effect. Also, I think I kind of flubbed. I think this goalkeeper is wood. Well, I don't have any fire strikers, so I have Hoshi. That's the only thing. I guess Fudo as an extension, but Fudo has a shot, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. But yeah, no Shadow People in this game. That's kind of sad. When they have literally all of the... Actually, thinking about it, they don't have the security robots either, do they? I don't think I've seen them. I know they have all the Terracotta Warriors, but that's because they're a bona fide team in the Chronicle mode as well. Now let me whittle this goalkeeper down a little bit. Does about half. Okay, 44% is the best I got. I love those odds. And let's see. Is he offside? No, he's not. Interesting. Okay. It's kind of like the hooded Inazuma veterans in Inazuma 11 too. Yeah, I mean, for as representative as this game is of, you know, all the past games, there's still a few things that they left out. Which I guess was kind of inevitable since some of the really obscure teams, also like the Forest team, right? They are all in. They are all in, but they're not a proper match in the Chronicle mode. Then I guess the hooded veterans are still a step up from that. But because, you know, case in point, I didn't even remember they were a thing until you just mentioned it. Not gonna lie. Let's see, Sakurazaki. Slice and dice. Okay. I can win that, in fact, with Sakurazaki. So that's good. Cavalry advance. Now what? Shunrai, maybe? Shunrai is not a bad idea to Saru. Orayo. So yeah, this is the last route unlock battle that we play tonight. I think I might do maybe one hero battle. But aside from that, I'm gonna do a little bit of Gamba, obviously, because we accumulated a few Bond Stars here. And let's see. Let's quickly lock this second goal in, and then... Oh, yes, Warsaw. Not gonna do it, though. Not gonna give him the chance. There. Past Yuri once again. And into the goal. Okay. 2-0. And we're gonna have made a lot of progress, actually. Progress has been very good. I mean, the fact that we finished the preliminaries, the preliminary phase of the tournament is great. Because once you get to space, there's not that many matches that happen alongside the main tournament. So obviously you're gonna have the big main teams, you know? You're gonna have the water team, the bug team, etc. But I don't think there's actually any intermediate matches that happen between them. So then, I suppose, it's only like 5 matches that happen in space when you approach it like that. So it's gonna be decently fast, I think. Raven! Cashin, that's true. And he has Warsaw. Little dust kick, think it will work? Okay. A little bit of foul play never hurt anyone. Play that shit to Zanak. Low drive, my beloved. See, it only works from an angle. The low drive gambit only works from an angle. Did I just... Oh, he just scored. Huh. Didn't even notice he had that little KP left. Okay, cool. Yeah, also, I think they are called Lunar Wolf, this team. In, at least in the English patch that I played Galaxy in. I mean, to be fair, it's a really solid English patch. Probably the best one out there. Shirkurodo. He doesn't voice it. Interesting. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that they... what was I even talking about? Holy shit, I already forgot what I was talking about. That's crazy. Let me think here. What was I talking about? Lunar Wolf, right. I kind of like that they just kept the Japanese name for it. It works. Like, again, it's like the ever-running argument of if the move names are already in English in the Japanese version, you know, why would you translate them? What's the point? You're not adding anything by giving it a fancy, like, French name like Claude de Force. Who will I pull for? Hey, fantastic question, Nobunaga. We're gonna figure that out together. Well, I still kind of want Hero... Matatagi. I also want Hero Gandaras at some point. I lost the 60%. Okay. Yeah, there's a few heroes that I want, but I'm not particularly huge on fishing for heroes, because the chance is just so unfathomably small that I don't know if it's per se worth it. Yeah, I have no new 5 characters, no, because just before you joined, I actually pulled Cardson, the final character that I still needed from this selection. Corvus Cardson. And it didn't give me the chance to do Kyobo Head. That's tough. But yeah, so I got all the 5 characters next to me, so I don't have a new selection of characters. I've been looking at some scout characters that I won't be able to get through official matches, obviously. So I might want to have a look at those real quick. I made a little selection, I think. But we're gonna just see whether I can even figure out their Japanese names to begin with. Okay. Thanks for the minus 50% file chance, by the way. Well, that's kind of my bad for weaving into him on purpose. Oh, you know what? The Kyobo head from the first half would have done it too. Fuck. If I'd got like 1 more second to pull that off, that would have been a 4-0. We would have been done with this match by now. But hey, it is what it is. We got it now. Got all the Ares characters you want? I think so. I mean, I got Kira, and I got Norika, and I got Haizaki. So by that point, I think I have most of the characters that I would want from Ares. Like, I'm trying to think if there was anyone else from Ares that I really wanted. And the answer to that is big fat no, I think. Because Ares is, frankly, it's so low in my ranking, most of the characters, that I can't really be bothered. I have Anna as well, so, like, I really have everyone that I wanted. Okay. Hello? Well, he just counter shot me? Okay. Good thing I can catch this, right? Jesus Christ, hello? That came out of nowhere. Keeper Link bonus? What does that even mean? Oh, because I shot the ball with the goalkeeper and they challenged me in a scramble. That's probably why. Never give up. Okay, 5 more minutes. We can make it. Actually, you know what? I would also... I'm just thinking, and most of the characters that I still really want are just heroes. Like Hero Powai, I would really like. Hero Kira, I think, is a thing. Haizaki. The Tobitaka, Matatagi. But, you know, it's just... I don't think it's feasible to pull for those specifically. Don't want any Ares versions? No. Because Tobitaka doesn't have one. They cucked Tobitaka, and so that's a negative, I think. Maybe Jin, but I don't even know if he has a proper Ares version. Anyway, we're getting 5-0. Cheeky 5-0, last minute. Let's go. Huge. No, but Ares, Nobunaga, Ares is like, it's so low on my priority list. It really isn't even worth mentioning, to be completely honest. Especially since I got everyone I wanted in on the first try. Well, Gojin, actually. I don't have Gojin yet. So... I think that's actually... You know what? That's the only Ares character that I don't have yet that I still want. So we could try pulling for Gojin. I would just have to look what constellation he's on. But that's that. Okay, we got Dmitry. We got the goalkeeper, Alexei. We got Sergei. And okay, you know what? That's good. That's a good selection. Love that. And that is the point at which we will get to the proper Galaxy arc of Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy. And there's Victorio! Holy shit, there he is! Where's Wandaba? Zanark! Oh! He inhabited the Inazuma caravan? Yeah, okay, yeah, he exploded, we know. Real. The ultimatist advice. Okay, let's hear it, Zanark. Manager Zanark! Oh shit! Well, I have him as the coach of my delinquent team, I guess, so it makes sense. My apprentice, hell yeah. You obtained Zanark Avalolic. Okay, thanks, that's awesome. In what capacity did I receive Zanark Avalolic? Okay. And then the first match in space is going to be the Silica 11. But that is going to be for next stream. For now, I think what I will do... Do I play a hero battle? Do we want to play a hero battle? Do we have suggestions for who I play a hero battle against? Like, if we do, I'm all for it. I mean, I have hero battles unlocked for, I think, most of the Inazuma Japan arc. Yeah, I got a few. Got the preliminary teams from Season 3. So if there's any hero battle you guys want me to play, then I'll do that. And otherwise, I'll just move on to Gamba, I think. Now, I'll give you guys a little bit, because I know there's a bit of a delay. Also, welcome back, Vinny. Holy shit, Return of the King. Welcome back, my man. Yeah, I mean, we just to catch you up, Vinny, we just got Zanark in some capacity. I mean, he showed up as a spirit in the Inazuma caravan. And now we have him. Don't know how we have him, but we do. So, not seeing any suggestions as yet, but do the first one. I wanted to do Team Kido. I can do that. Let me do that. You know what? I can do that as the delinquent team, I'm sure. Yeah. You don't remember what you get from it? Oh, that's good. Well, then let's certainly do that. Well, right. Well, we're not going to get the emblem. No, that's true. Because the emblem, I suppose we would get from the hero battle against in the graduation match. Same way you get the Inazuma National kit from the graduation match, right? So that makes sense to me. But let's see. Let's see if we can win this with an advantage win. Most likely not. But I'll certainly try. I already lost the ball, so that's a really good start. I'm getting Meteor showered, so that's a fabulous start, in fact. Meteor shower! Doesn't even voice it. Yikes. Fake alien. Hello? Midorikawa popping the fuck off? Why is he actually dodging and weaving everything? Nah, I got that shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I even need to... Now I'll do it. Syncuma! Nice. I very much like that he voices it now, because I don't believe he voiced it initially. Unless I'm going crazy, but... Don't do anything, Kogure. Thank you. Still lost. Still lost to this clown. I have a feeling this one's not gonna end in an advantage win for us, boys. And girls. Why does he have Dash XL? Why did he win? It's the more important question. That's okay, I'm just gonna block this. And then I'm gonna catch this. And then I'm gonna play it to Kusaka. That's not Kusaka, that's fine. That's not fine. This match is a disaster. Okay, Hoshi. It's not Hoshi. Fuck you, Kazemaru. Okay, let's see. We got Shunrai. Hoshi, please. Like 3 centimeters. That's fine, whatever. That's okay, girl, that's fine. Stay back. Looking like he will barely end in a win. Okay, man, you don't gotta give me that much slack. Come on, now. Look, we're gonna pull this off convincingly. Don't even worry about it. Convincingly, I mean 2-0, probably 3-0. Yeah, we almost got there. Lacking 800 power, so... That should be it. Unless Kogure does Senpujin, in which case... Oh, he's out of the way. He hit it. That's tough. That means it's not gonna go in. 6 KP. Fuck me. Rough. They are... I really don't... I don't know what's happening. They're outplaying me at every single step along the way. Fuck you, Kogure. Don't care. Oppa! Okay, well, there's the 1-0. Halfway into the first half. I have to admit, this team was having more luck in the route unlock battles. I sure wonder why. But hey, well, given how high level the route unlock battles were, that means that the hero battles are gonna be like level 99, right? Surely? Got his ass. Hichikata. Top Hichikata. That's fantastic. Love that. Oh, Kurimatsu. Useless. Okay. Super Zanark. And then what else? I can, in fact, do Great Maxinaure. I need someone to pitch in, though. Sakurazaki or something. Sakurazaki could do it with that angle. Great Maxinaure! Super! Will this do it? I have Gono-Isan. Oh, this might do it. If I'm lucky with the power. Okay, I think that should... Ooh, Mao with a hand. 1! I need to take my mouse away. What? Why? 1? I also need to take my armors away from the characters. Yeah, that's true. You're right, Vinny. You're so right. Sorry, I'm having a bit of an existential crisis because of 1 KP. Well, that kind of cocked me, not gonna lie. Cocked me really hard, in fact. Oh, I got 5 minutes. I'm sure we can do something in 5 minutes. Kasane. Not if you do that. Beat his ass, Sakurazaki. Man. Okay, so it's looking like it's gonna be a second half. A full second half. Unless I bait out a foul. Ooh, he's got that. Tobitaga's got that. Yep. Hold on, he doesn't have anything. Yep. Patience is a virtue. Okay, hold on. I can do something here. Corvus. I think what I want is... I want a cavalry advance. Okay, this is exactly what I want, actually. And then... Oh, fuck you, Kogodit. No, never. Okay. Just in time. It's good, then I can do a disaster break towards Hoshi. Holy shit, Hoshi is so good. Is she standing there? That's good. If she can do head bazooka. Can she? She cannot. I think that's still fine, actually. Hold on. Pass the wall. Pass the wall, please, please, please. Yes! Hoshi! She's always there to clutch it out, man. I love her so much. Unironically might just be my new favorite female Inazuma character. And it's just a random ass scout. Imagine that. Okay. 3-0. On the cusp. So that means half a second half. Good. Fantastic. Great. Okay, nice. So, let's play around a little, I guess. Boom. Let's bring in these two. Izaki gets to play a little bit. Okay, that's a foul for sure. Yellow card. Ref? Open your fucking eyes. I'm getting a little vulgar this late at night. Damn. Maybe I should tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna use Claymore. Okay, get me in the zone. Get me in the zone, Chief. Get me in the zone. Ah, there we go. That's what does it. Power shot? Ooh, penguin bowling. Let me do a power shot first. Just chip him down a little bit. As per usual. Yep. Oh, he's got that. Gado has absolutely got that. Yep. Exactly. Did we Gungnir? No. Here's a trick. Now we do an overhead penguin. The beginning part of this animation looks so stiff for some reason. But you know what? I'll excuse it because this game overall looks fire as hell. Also, the fact that you have to realize that they had to make the commentators voice 1, every single character name, and 2, every single move name. At some point, which is an absolutely ludicrous job to do. The respect I have for this VA has just grown immensely. And then I can do Kyobo Head, the true Kyobo Head. For one more goal. Surely. There it is. Kusaka, let's go! There's basically every commentator in the game as well. That's true. Even the guys from Chrono Stones. And of course Ducksquiggan. I love Ducksquiggan. We're gonna get to know Ducksquiggan next stream, actually. We're gonna get to know him and we're gonna love him. I mean, I loved him immediately. Probably my favorite commentator. Alright. To Gado, who passes to Badab. Oh, I saw Kurimatsu's goofy ass trying to slide tackle me. Never. Who does he think he is? Pass the ball? Yep. Clean. Doesn't really matter because he's going to take a sweet ass time taking that kickoff. There it is. Hero Battle 1. Now, I would be absolutely shocked if I got literally anything from this match. Like I said at the start of the stream, historically I have not been very lucky with hero drops from these matches. I have not got a single hero from these hero battles. Even though I've played up all the way to the start of Season 3. Legendary crate though, I'll take that. Got Legendary Hiroto. Which is not bad, I can probably use them for something. Probably use him for one of the spirit moves. Also, actually, important thing that I just realized. Are there certain moves that we can now buy because we played part of Galaxy? Can I buy Morimura's dribble move? Now that is a question that I want to know. That is a question that I will answer for myself right now, actually. Because that's going to be the end of the gameplay for tonight. I'm going to do a little bit of Gamba. And I'm going to check out the marketplace real quick. Like, if we look at the Chronicle department store. I know it's not in there, but I want to see what is actually in here. So we got Suck Out. We got Great Sandstorm. Great Desert Sandstorm. I like the movement tactics. So actually, I am going to buy this one. And then, aside from that, nothing new there. What we got moves-wise? Do we got anything new moves-wise? Let's see, surely. We get, like, Black Ash. Do-re-mi. Okay, nothing new in that sense. Decoy Deploy. Okay, nothing there. I think there may not be anything new in the department store, at least. The Chronicle department store. No. Because the Galaxy is like the newest thing we have here. Oh wait, Warsaw is here. And Trina Tumble. Okay. We got Konoha Roll. Which I guess is something. Yeah, for sure. Eiffel Tower, Headbanger. I mean, aside from that, I don't think there's anything new, is there? No. No. Don't think there is. Okay. That's fine. We got the Konoha Roll. Surprisingly. Let me look at the Spirit Market. Let's see. What have we got? Kills Break, Ground from Rear. Well, these were all here to begin with. These are only shots as well. Okay, so I guess it's not quite there yet. That's fine. I guess it's probably after we finish the Galaxy route. So at least that would make sense to me. The Versus store real quick. I don't have the greatest hopes here, but I know that Moe Soha is in here at least, so that's awesome. And Brave Shot is in there. Rip Nakata. I mean, yeah, just overall really cool moves in here, but we got Claw de Force, okay. And Killer Elbow, Dry Blow, Twist Reach, okay. We got all the goalkeeper moves. Center Side Slice, Fancy Footwork, okay, hold on. Willy Willy, holy shit. Speaking of, they just called it Willy Willy. Interesting. We got Trace Press, okay. Hey, we got some cool stuff here. Silk Road, oh yeah. Desert Drift, wait, I remember Desert Drift, yeah. It's cool, it was like a little surfing move on the sand. I love that one. Zat Slash, yeah, okay. So we got a few things here. Gold Rush. This is Oral Rush, Gold Fever. And then I guess, yeah, Ivory Crush. Yeah, okay, I see you. Okay, so there is some stuff. It's mostly in the Versus store. But that's fine. That is fine. That's good to know. Okay, so... actually, the thing I have to do first is make sure that I don't forget... Where is he? Mr. Cardson. And I guess Hiro Hakuryu. I'll summon Hiro Hakuryu, yeah. Absolutely. Fucking A. Is this Breach too? No, it's Rough Play even. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, nice. This guy, and actually all the characters that I wanted to summon are next to each other, so that works out beautifully. This guy from the White Deer. He's got Matchlock Bullet and Bewildered. Interesting. And then Cardson. Corvus Cardson! Dude, he's finally here. I can't believe it. After all this time, he's finally here. And he doesn't have any card moves, so I need to buy Card Shark and give it to him. Alas, it is what it is. Okay. I think that's probably about all that I wanted to do, as far as summons are concerned. Now, I do, of course, have to do more pulls, more Gamba. But let me see if there wasn't anything. Oh, Zippy. Yeah, want to get Zippy, of course. Manabe. Gotta get all of the Earth 11 characters at some point. Defense Equation. Yeah, okay, fair enough. And he gets his Totem. And then, did I not get Sakura at some point? I think I did. I just need to find her, I guess. Aoi. Tetsukato. Did I... See, now the question is, did I already have Tetsukato? No. Cool. Okay, fantastic. Got advanced Tatskado. Hell yeah. Fancy footwork, buffalo totem. Yeah, makes perfect sense. No dead straight, which is unfortunate. But I imagine I'll be able to get it somehow. Probably after finishing the galaxy route. Sakura with beautiful hoop and her totem. Yeah, makes sense. And I think I summoned Domitri already, so that's probably fine. That's probably all that I wanted to do here then. Okay, cool. Then let's do a little bit more Gamba. Yeah. Let's see if we can do... If we can pull some characters that I want. Now the question is, who do I want again? Gojin is one that I want. So let me see where Gojin is. Gojin. Tatsunosuke Gojin. Let's see. Where is he? Sumitas. What is in Sumitas? Few Aries characters. There's a Jin. Which, is this Jin from Aries or is this regular ass Jin? I don't know. He has a bad face, which I think is cool. Oh, actually, this girl. I would like this girl. She's funny. Rabbit Run. He's called a Rabbit Run, huh? Now, see, I would like actually Ganda from Aries as well, so... Quite a few characters in here that I do want, actually. Let's start putting on this one. I have enough to finish the constellation. Yeah, cool. Do I ever do viewer matches? Not yet. I'll do them eventually, but here's the thing. I have played matches against some of my friends during the Inazuma nights we do in my Discord server, and I get my shit rocked every single time. So I don't know if I'd be the best opponent, to be completely honest. I'm willing to try it at some point, though. I'd love to do viewer matches. Absolutely. But at a later stage, I think. I still have to figure out the specifics of my main team here. Gonna have to build them, I guess. But yeah. No, that's... I just heard a notification as well. Spaced Out subscribed. That's awesome. Hey, I don't know who that is, but thank you so much to Spaced Out. If he's in here. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Matsuno... Okay, well, nothing that I wanted, I guess. Big-ass Defender. I don't think I had him yet. I certainly had Nagumo from Aries. You beat Fates every time, it's not even fun. Vinny, get your goofy ass out of here, boy. Get your goofy ass out of here. Spreading lies like it's a wildfire. Insane. Oh, hey, got the coach. Zhao Jinyun. Yeah, I fucking hate that guy, by the way. Oh, same with this guy. Hate this guy, too. I don't think anyone likes this guy, though, to be honest. I just want Ganda. I don't even want the goofy manager. Yeah, but Vinny, look here, man. Like, I feel like we're pretty equally matched when it comes to playing against each other. But then again, we are like the only two people who have organic teams, who have like proper valid teams without any cheating. Like, we've just built our teams manually. And I think that's what makes you awesome, Vinny. Shout out to you, my goat. But yeah, I mean, needless to say, there's a lot of people who build their teams nowadays with like an engine, which, you know, it's debatable at best. I don't like it, but I recognize that for some people it's probably necessary, but I don't like it. I like playing organically. I like building my stuff step by step, handmade, manually, just so it actually feels like I put in the effort, you know? Yami, you can get a shout out too. Love you so much. You're the GOAT. You don't play a lot, but still, you have an organic team. You're awesome. You're awesome like that. Stay cute. Thank you so much. This guy again. Okay. Well, no Gojin yet. No Bunny Girl yet either. No Genda from Aries either. So I think that these may just go onto the wish list for next time. But yeah. Got this really happy girl. Like, she keeps popping out at me. I don't know who this is, but she has a really big smile, and I love that for her. You know, that's awesome. She deserves to be happy. Okay, pity pool. Let's see. Do we get anything from this pity pool? A hero? It's fuck-ass Asito again, man. It's fuck-ass Asito again. Okay, well. Did not get any of the Ares cards that I want. Got Hero Asito yet again. When I could have had Hero Aphrodite. Ah well. Such is life, fellas. Such is life. At least we had a nice even number, so now we're at 0 Bone Stars. Which is always nice and satisfying. Okay, beautiful. Hey, we started the Galaxy route. Galaxy route is already proving to be a banger. Now, of course, they're leaving out a lot of stuff, like they did for all of the rest. But supposedly Ares is going to fix that, so I think next stream we'll get decently close to the end of Galaxy, if I've estimated it correctly, to be completely honest. But hey, that's for next stream. Next stream will be the last stream for, I guess, the period that is this week and next week. There won't be any streams next week, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I hope to see you all on Thursday, where it is quite possible that we get close to the end of the Go Galaxy route in the Chronicle mode. But for now, thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to provide for you once again. And yeah, I hope you all have a good one, and I hope to see you all on Thursday. Thanks again, have a great night, catch you all soon. Goodbye.